Playing that. Last time I opened Strive, I'm looking.
We'll let him talk.
I had a friend come. Oh, I know you're live.
I just said it. Nobody listens to me, chat.
I listen to you.
It's true. You sent me this, and you got me on a talk.
Thank you, Reigning
But I
Terror,
haven't
for
played
5.
Strive.
Playing Hightail, that's all I really wanted to say. Besides Mizu, can you spoil the next Anti-Tuber audit? Good night. I cannot. No spoilers. We never spoil anything.
Absolutely not.
He's not
You already know what the
surprised
next
if
one
I
is,
spoil
right?
it.
Yeah.
And then nobody will
I
watch
know,
it because I already
everybody-
ruined it.
So I
Anyways,
haven't played
hi,
Strive
how's everybody
since,
doing?
September
I'm
2022.
doing good. I
good.
decided to clean today because I spent one day just doing nothing. I spent another day ripping on a Brit bong, and then I was like, okay, let's take some time to not sit down and we'll clean for a couple hours. It was ended prematurely because the chemicals gave me a headache.
Speaking
We'll
of
put up with
ripping
it
on a
next
Brit
time.
bong, for those we talked about the other day, but the UK game called Pathways or whatever it was called, with the racist purple-haired girl Amelia, that everybody has been drawing tons and tons of fan art of, has been removed from the internet. The UK people were so embarrassed by the fact that everyone would rather be friends with the racist girl, so they just removed the ability to play it.
I'm curious, did they remove the game, or are there already, like, did people get ripped copies of it so that, like, because I imagine there's probably, like, copies of it that
Oh, I have a
exist
copy
now.
of it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So how did you get it? Is it just a download?
People have ways of downloading, like, Flash games off the internet.
No, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you can-
That's fair. Did you play it?
I have not. I was going to do it tomorrow. That's tomorrow's plan.
That's awesome. Okay,
Oh,
fair
there you
enough.
go.
Gonna show the world just how racist you can be by choosing all the best options.
Well, you know, Amelia is my
The
wife.
fact, I just can't believe they made, like, her literally just objectively the best choice.
It is hilarious because it does go to show you that the UK doesn't understand what it needs or what its people actually want. Granted, most of
Yeah.
the time it's people are just as stupid because they keep voting for this kind of shit. But like, it is really funny that like they put this out and it's just like, oh shit, everybody actually likes the character that sounds sensible and correct. We got to take this away.
But
Yeah,
we were
everybody
supposed
keeps
to have that
voting
one as
racist.
evil.
Speaking of,
Sorry.
also, did you hear that Keel Starmer decided to do away with the digital ID? He basically came out and said it was an abject failure and they're not going to do digital ID.
I mean, I kind of expected that.
Oh, good. That's
I
good.
was surprised that that he's walking it back. I thought he was going to sextuple
Double down.
down on it, like force it to happen, you know. So the fact that he was like, actually, we're not going to do it, I was very surprised. So, you know, even though his approval rating is according to the internet, his approval rating now is lower than Hitler's before Hitler died. I think it's nice that at the very least he decided to do away with that.
Yeah, no,
That's
the
crazy.
specific statement is that his approval rating is so low, it is lower than Hitler's was when he was in his bunker in the completely destroyed ruins of Berlin.
Yes, that's a really bad. If your approval rating is that low, there's some problems. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might just want to end it there. Well, okay, let's be honest. Somebody did end it there.
He did. He had to do there.
Mustache Man
definitely
mentioned
did.
Occo put the hat on.
Oh, I can put the hat on. Hold on a moment.
Also, chat, it's becoming increasingly difficult not to talk about politics. Because if you go on the internet, every single VTuber, nothing but politics, wall to wall on their timelines. So instead, we have found we can make fun of the flesh tubers, and we get to justify ourselves by saying it's VTuber adjacent because it's XQC, and he's just bitching because he's mad that VTubers beat him in a stupid Marvel Rivals tournament.
Yes, pretty much. Well, one thing that's really funny is, and this isn't really something that like I had planned to talk about, but like there is a Marvel Rivals competition coming up, and guess who's going to have to go eventually head to head with XQC, because she's good enough at this game that I expect that she'll fight him at some point, unless he just loses.
Well, that's
He'll
nice.
have to fight Doki Bird again.
That'll be funny. He'll say
It
it's
will be
cheating
funny.
again.
He just doesn't know. He just doesn't know what's good. Is he crying about that? No, he's not crying about that. No.
Now he's talking about the lollies.
He's talking about. Well, he's talking about anime in general, but like lolly is just kind of adjacent to it.
Also, he's only talking
and then-
about this because Neurosama got like what was the record they broke?
So Neurosama broke 123, and then they broke 126. So within the span of like a week, Neurosama broke the hype record and then broke it a second time. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, the fact that Vidal is able to convince people to give him $1 million like twice is like, you know, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I should go into developing robots, because maybe I could develop a robot that would make me $1
You
million.
think it's just the idea that there was like also like, not downplaying him, but there's obviously him and Nero is the big attraction.
Yeah.
But the other people like he interacts with, like for example, this year they did the survival, the Minecraft hardcore, where they had to keep an AI that's trying to kill itself alive.
Yeah.
With Fillion, and he's doing a lot on top of the AI stuff, which what people aren't realizing. He does a lot on top of just being like, because obviously he's kind of funny, because he's playing off his model,
No,
his
his
child.
For sure, and I'm not going to say that he's not interesting, because I think Vidal is very interesting. I think that like the talent that he has, which is making Neurosama, I would say that Neurosama is his thing. Even though it's at this point Neurosama is its own thing, like it's still his thing, and like he can say that's his talent. So it's
Also with the
really
big
nice.
with the big VR thing really pushed it over as well.
Mhm.
Because, you know, if you watch that, it's like, oh, Madden's fallen in love with his creation. The homunculus. But jokes aside, it's really wholesome. Like, oh, that is his daughter.
Yeah, in some way, shape, or form.
That's his little creation that he made.
Indeed. Is he dating somebody? Is he like got a partner?
He's dating his AI.
Fair enough. Well, no, he can't because it's his baby.
No, it's another
Can't
one. He
really
has
do
another
that.
AI.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Evil
whatever.
Neurosama?
No, he has
No,
a
no.
secret one. That's his wife.
Yeah.
Oh. You should ask him, Mizu, for tips on your own AI.
I just realized he is pulling off the Five Nights at Freddy's lore right now.
Is he really?
Yes. So there's I am well versed in the Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
Really? I did not. This is new information. I did not know this about you, Ryan. Did you go
This
see
is-
the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie then?
Oh no, I pirated these. I'm not paying to see those. I can't be seeing theaters watching those movies.
Damn.
I have vague knowledge of them.
So okay, there are two parts of this lore. There's the OG lore with like William Afton and murdering kids in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Oh, no. Oh, we can talk about that
in
stuff.
in
down
Five
the-
Nights at Freddy's. In Five Nights at Freddy's. But
Okay.
the new lore. The Bite of 87 was in Markiplier says, "That's the Bite of 87." Basically, what happened was, at the current moment, they're dealing with a thing called the Mimic, which can, well, mimic voices and learn. It's a learning AI bot, and so there's two of them. One is a more motherly individual, and one is like the kid version, which learned violence from its creator because it started imitating its kid because he built it to imitate his kid. And it's weird. And so it eventually the Mimic, the first version of the Mimic is currently sealing the Mimic below the Five Nights at Freddy's Mega Pizzaplex. Because we're learning that there's not just two people that are inventing, that are not inventing robots. There's three people inventing robots.
Okay.
And this is more on the sci-fi. We're fishing in sci-fi, not weird magic sci-fi.
What are you eating, by the way?
Macaroni salad.
Ah, okay.
I made macaroni salad because
We're getting some good
I was gonna go
macaroni
mixing.
ASMR.
I'm sorry. I woke up and I was like trying to get things ready to eat before you guys started. I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
So-
Didn't happen. Grinding Maple Story all day.
No. I was
Chat,
like
what
the
kind of
story
weak
while I'm
bait
trying to
is
do it.
that? Kai Cenat is quitting. Weak bait.
Oh, I don't want to tell them about the awful Mimic song, but I will
So
acquire it real quick.
What I was going to say is you don't have to say in Minecraft anymore because YouTube has updated their monetization policies where you can talk about certain topics now as long as you dramatize them. So suicide is back on the table as long as you are you dramatize it.
I have been requested to present you two with this song.
What?
Mizu, would you like?
I'm
So-
afraid.
Apparently, Kai Cenat is going into fashion.
Yes, he quit YouTube.
Oh.
He put it, or not with YouTube. He said that he's taking a break from streaming this year. And in the same video of him saying, by the way, I'm not streaming this year, he also released a clothing brand. So it was kind of like also a pseudo like commercial for his new clothing brand.
He kind of won already, though.
No,
He
so
did.
it's not just the clothing brand. He made a new YouTube channel where he does videos of him sewing clothes.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I know he had like a channel that wasn't so public that people said that he had. And one of the reasons why like he's in the news is apparently he's like on stream or on camera trying to teach himself how to read better. And and I'm not going to make fun of somebody who wants to learn how to read better, because if that's what you want to do, if you want to self-edify, that's perfect. But like the entire time I was sitting there, I was like, wait, are you telling me he didn't know how to read?
I think he knew how to read, but he wasn't good at it.
Well, most recent videos on this channel are Reading for 15 Minutes to Help Me Speak Better, Part 21, 11326. And then He
So-
at the same time he uploaded a video learning how to sew, part 16, 11126. And then
He's speed running the PewDiePie life.
working out to better my health, day 18, 11326. What blows my mind is all of these videos are like under 100 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I actually respect it. So can I have this personal story?
Sure.
It's a little personal. It's related. It's related.
I mean, sure.
So-
Be as personal as you want.
As a young black gator in America, I was raised to speak properly. I don't speak properly with my friends, obviously, but I do. You know, hi, my name Roy, and I'm here for the interview. You know, I can speak properly when I need to.
Uh-huh.
And this is a literal problem with a lot of black people in America. They're like, I remember seeing a video on it where there's this guy that he's just trying to teach these kids, like these inner city kids, how to like just speak properly, enunciate your words. Usually when you go for a job interview, you're not going to get like looked at and disregarded immediately. And they were so fighting against it. It's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you kids? It's like the parents are just as bad. It's like, oh my god, you guys are the reason we look bad. and so I'm really happy that no, Symes, you get that a lot. I get that on interviews all the time. Like I'll be on the phone talking to them. They'll walk in, have to do a double take looking at me, and it's really funny.
That's funny.
Well, I don't sound
don't-
stereotypically black.
Listen, I just don't think of people in terms of race. It's just not something I do. So, you know. I don't see color,
the
chat.
correct thing to do. That's the correct thing to do. But so I'm
I
actually
see
really
color
happy
constantly.
with that.
I'm colorblind, chat. I don't see it.
Tell them about
Basically,
the per
I
capita
have
chat.
more respect for Kai than per capita. Per capita, black people don't know how to speak. But I'm happy that he's doing that, and I love that people don't know I'm black. It's kind of great. It's kind of great.
Yeah, chat.
I told
Ryan
you,
is
Occo,
my-
people don't know.
Ryan is one of my token blacks.
Same.
See, I have Mizu has met me in real life. He can confirm that I am black.
Yep. Also, thank you,
Although I cut my hair
Devastator, for
right, I
two.
look-
Says, oh, lordy, Occo, lol.
Oh goodness, what did I do?
The thing you just
like
said a minute
ripping
ago.
on. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm happy that Kai is doing that. I actually have respect for Kai for doing that, genuinely.
No, I do too. I think the thing that's just sad is like him doing it just like I hope it like allows people to see that there definitely is like oh wait a minute, maybe we should figure out why black people aren't reading to the same degree as some other people are. And I'm glad at the very least he's like, yeah, I want to learn how to read better. That's really good to hear.
I'm just hoping that because his mom is like Jamaican, right?
I have no idea.
Well, I remember hearing her like on like a clip of it, and she sounded like that. I think she had an accent.
Mm-hmm.
But I like I said, I think it's good. I hope it does. Like, look, I liked reading as a kid. I read a lot of manga, obviously. That's what made me read a lot. Well, I read Magic Treehouse as a kid.
Yeah.
And
I watched
it just
Between the
I
Lions.
liked reading. Let's go. I liked reading books basically as a kid. I was the of my siblings, I was the quiet one, obviously. Spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Farrell, that's a secret. Only Mizu knows how old I am, and Occo.
And I don't remember.
Dylan.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember either because I don't see people's age. You're all 21.
Mizu, I am like a year older than
You
you.
should probably reconsider what you just said.
Me or
Occo.
Occo?
I don't see age. They're all 21.
Oh, I see. Well, okay. Once you turn 21, you're all 21 to me.
Nice save, Occo. Nice save.
Once you're 21, you're all the exact same age. All right.
Was it? Yeah. So I'm happy for that. I hope more people do it. I genuinely hope he inspires people to read more. I genuinely do.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously his audience is very young. compared to like PewDiePie's audience, right?
No, PewDiePie's audience has probably
Nowadays.
grown up with him at this point.
Well, that's my,
Yeah,
that's my
they
point.
were all
Him and-
9 years old at some point.
Well, that's my point, because like now when he's doing all his reading and stuff, like telling you, oh, I read these books, and people are going back to read, like it's a little late because, what's it called? I just because I can understand what you're saying, Farrell, doesn't mean I understand you, punning. Stop it. That's it. That was a
Mizu
funny
is
thing.
hag maxing. Yes.
But Mizu, what do you mean? Mizu's over 9,000 years old.
Exactly. He's a 9,000-year-old Shota.
Exactly.
He's been hag maxing for years.
I do my best.
That means you're 9,001.
I mean, probably. I don't know.
Like Mizu, you were there when
9,001 Gator.
when I defended Takahata for them not understanding Gyat. And like, it doesn't matter. And then I explained what people that don't know what the fuck Ebonics means. They fucking got pissy that
I got canceled for
a
that.
black person. No, I got canceled for that. Remember?
No, they shit on you for that. I got canceled for that. They were sharing me
Yeah,
in
who
their
are you-
Discord.
Oh yeah, that's when I had to go in there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That was
the Melon
funny.
Mafia.
That's funny. I forgot about that. Are they still the thing, the Melanin Mafia?
I think it still exists. I haven't been in there in a minute.
Oh yeah, Royan joined a
Chat,
spy for
here's-
me.
Chat, here's your yearly
Oh.
reminder that there is a all-inclusive black Discord server called the Melanin Mafia. And yes, that is actually what they call themselves. And when you try and point it out, they say you're racist for pointing it out.
I think I left that Discord. I can rejoin the Discord. Let me go see if I can find it. Hold on.
Oh, we
Oh,
don't
nah,
need gay
not doing
ops.
that.
It's okay.
I just want to look at it. There's so many Saba clips today. I'm so happy.
It might be gone.
I think their Twitter account might still be around. I have no idea.
Well, a spoiler when you have
There's still people that like hashtag them.
You know.
well, I think it's also it might be an issue of if anything, they just don't do anything anymore.
Oh,
Because
no, there it
spoiler,
is.
when you ever, I'm gonna blow your mind if you have a group full of people that are all trying to just do surrounded by the one fact that our whole collective factors were black. You have actually nothing in common.
Retweet, retweet, retweet. When is the last time they made like an actual tweet? Retweet. December 15th, 2025. They congratulated a black VTuber for making Twitch partner.
Didn't congratulate me. Cringe.
How has this account been around since 2021 doing this and they still don't have 3K followers?
Because
For
it's
the
all
same reason-
performative activism, Mizu.
I call it activism.
Activism.
I stole that from Sophie Narwitz from years ago. Instead of Jack Dorsey, Jacktivists.
I see.
I thought it was something sexual.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I was thinking as well.
Me when I'm realizing I'm the least horny one here.
Melatonin Mafia.
The millet.
Not.
Not
I could do
chat,
some
I have the
melatonin right now.
Melatonin Mafia.
Oh,
I could do me some melatonin right now.
Could
Guys, I'm
slam down quite a few melatonins.
I'm gonna do one whole weed.
Just one. It's quite a lot.
I mean, I get headache from weed.
I'm gonna take a whole gummy.
A whole one. Jeez, it's quite a lot.
And it's got a bunch of melatonin in it.
Oh, can I talk about the fact that I'm angry that I can't buy the Cinder Gamer Subs AFK Sleepy Time?
Are they sold out again?
It hasn't been restocked since I bought it last time.
Oh,
Well,
that's sad.
It is one of the best flavors they have. Is there for Sleepy Time, and it's like a citrus, right? And I don't like super citrusy things, but it's just the right amount of citrus to be like refreshing.
She did say something new was coming tomorrow. Actually, it might have been for dogs, but in her Discord she mentioned something new is coming.
I already made the order for Jay Schlatt's milk.
That's disgusting. Speaking of which, I heard that he got into some controversy because some people think he's a furry, and he had to make a video talking about it.
Who cares?
He gets into things all the time. It's like,
if somebody falsely accuses me of something I'm not, but like something that genuinely does not fucking matter, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm that thing.
I think he played it up specifically so that it like made it more important than it actually needed to be. I think it was like a joke.
Fair, I guess.
No, that's
some big creators
that's
know
what he
how to
does,
do that.
Hoi
I
hoi,
love,
Magma Fox. Hoi hoi, it has been a year. Anyways, hi, bye. I'm very eepy. Have a good
bye. Johnny, bye-bye. What's it? That was something. I did send Mizu the song where she should curse chat with.
That will not happen.
No, let's not do that to chat. Chat's very nice. Chat gives us money and it loves us, so we're not gonna do that to them.
Your chat gives you money?
There's a Hytale update tomorrow that's adding dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
What?
Chat, buy Hytale.
I can't convince myself to buy it.
Why not?
Twitter ruined it for me already. I don't need your
Oh,
movement
how
tech.
did Twitter...
I don't need your movement tech in my creative sim game.
Oh, I saw that.
Movement tech.
There's a girl that figured out with the twin daggers, you can use the special on it, swap to another set of twin daggers, and it doesn't actually use the special, but it has like a whole bunch of movement, so you can just like back and forth spam it.
Oh, that'll get patched out, I'm assuming.
It better be. I hope it does. Look, I've been playing Vintage Story. I've been casually enjoying my nice, slow pace building sim. My house is beautiful. And Hytale would probably interest me, but I'm like, I don't need another block game.
No, that's fair. If you're already playing a block game, I'm not going to tell you have to play it.
Ryan already, I was
Huh?
gonna say, Ryan already got me involved in a game, and it's not a block game.
I don't like a lot of crafting survival games.
Yes, you do.
That's
Shut
fair.
up.
I don't. I play them with you, Mizu.
And then you play them for like hours and days and do streams and collabs with them.
Yeah, with you. Terraria doesn't count. That's the only one I really play religiously.
Ryan, I swear to God, I'm going to join your Vintage Story server and build a Chili's.
That's funny.
Do it.
Have you seen the Valheim Chili's?
I did. That was amazing. I don't have it on me, but somebody like built a Valheim Chili's,
Yeah, I saw that.
and a CVS and a Waffle House, and I was just like, I don't play Valheim anymore because it.
But I would do that.
Well, no. So it started with $1. Here, I'll show up for chat because I think chat would
Was it Dollar
actually find it.
General?
It started with $1 General.
Yeah.
And they said they were going to start annoying their friends with making like things in Valheim that just did not make sense.
So I'm assuming it's on a server then.
It's on a server with their friends. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So here, chat, I just want to show you guys this because I thought this was super funny. From Greg the Sorcerer on Twitter, pissing off my friends in Valheim by building Dollar Generals. And this is actually what he made. And this down here, this is the inside of it.
It's pretty good.
Proper Dollar General. Like,
I respect it.
couple days later, he posts this. Says this looks like the perfect spot for another Dollar General, and then he posts that he did make another Dollar General, and this one has a parking lot. It's even got like wooden strips for like the parking spaces.
I played a bit of
Absolutely
Valheim.
amazing.
I'm trying to think of all the crafting survivals.
And then we got this one. He found a little goblin encampment today, killed the goblins, and built a Chili's on it.
As you should.
Which, by the way,
It's
as you
pretty
can see,
resourceful.
proper Chili's. Like,
I respect it.
gentrifying the goblins.
Yeah.
Well, they're goblins, so do it all you want. Goblins don't have any rights.
I played a little Valheim with, ironically, so I usually play with Stroud or Mizu, or the two people I play these games with. I played Power World, and I'm like, I fall out of Power World real fast, so my base is there. It's still there. If you can find it,
I'll go blow it up.
All my riches are found in one piece.
The One Piece isn't real.
I played V Rising, which was fun because it was more. I enjoyed
It's
the gameplay
Diablo.
more than the. It's Diablo, yeah, it's Diablo.
Diablo, but
And
they gave it
probably
survival
why-
crafting elements.
It's probably why I
So-
wouldn't like it, because I wasn't really into Diablo that much.
Well, the biggest thing is you can beat the game fast enough, but
Yeah.
I think for me it's like, so I have this experience with Devil May Cry, and it's not exactly, but if I'm stuck in a game long enough where I don't know, I can't do anything on my own, I will learn how to play the game,
Hmm.
and that's the only reason I still play Vintage Story.
It's fair.
Like
That's what I did.
Oh, to
I
learn
think-
Vintage Story.
No, in the fucking Dreams game.
You just stay at play it.
It's really unfortunate because like Magma really wanted me to get into Vintage Story. I bought it, I downloaded it, and then I was like, okay, there's the survival the survival is so high, and I don't really want to have to look up a guide to figure out how to do stuff past the beginning guide, and so I just like
Yeah.
fell out of love with it
Well,
sadly.
a lot of it is just searching the recipes in the H button. They have a built-in wiki essentially to that game, which is very useful. Even for mods, automatically
Which
install
technically makes it a wiki game.
It's a wiki game. No, it's a wiki game. It's nice not having to alt tab to go find something in that game, because 95% of my gameplay in that game is looking at the food recipes and going, "Ooh, I want to make this random delicacy. What do I need? This, and this. Noted." And so I make it a mission. That's my mission. Like I make pies to keep everybody alive, right? But and these aren't like, you know, your store-bought crappy apple pie. No, these are big boy meat, vegetable, cranberry pies.
Sounds pretty good. I think my problem.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Finish. Go ahead.
Magma can attest. They do his hunger in one bite.
Yeah.
I make big meaty pies.
I think my problem is just like I like survival up to a certain point. It's got to be chill enough that I'm not spending hours just making my first tool, and it can't be easy enough that I can just start the game and get going. That's why Minecraft, like for me, Minecraft is like a good in the middle. And so far, playing Hytale, it's about the same. Hytale makes it a little bit more difficult to make tools in the beginning, but it's not like that much more difficult. In fact, I would say in some aspects I like it more, because you don't make wooden tools, you make crappy tools, and then you upgrade to copper tools, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that is how Vintage works. The Vintage is a learning curve that is a bit daunting at first, but once it gets really easy, because everything all blends together, like all the mining, grafting, because they teach you how to do the napping of stone to make like knives and stuff, to make basic stuff. That is just, you are going to use that system for the rest of the game. That is their system. That's why they do. No, it's fair. It is a lot. It's very involved until you're at the point where it's like, oh, you're just thriving.
Yeah.
Because I'm at the point where like, oh, food is not a problem. I have a crop rotation going on. Yes, I have to do crop rotations properly.
Yeah. Hytale's Minecraft too, basically, yes.
Yeah, I think Hytale's better combat though, right?
Hytale is basically pre 1.8 combat, where you can hit as much as you want. However, the mobs can kind of do that as well. And there is blocking and a little bit of parrying. And I'm okay with that because the system is easy enough.
I don't like Minecraft combat. And so I don't like Vintage either. I hate it as well. So that's why I went for the crafting class. Yeah, I picked the crafting class for this. I don't think I would willingly want to play that.
Well, like I said, it's pre 1.8 because like the combat in Minecraft right now is you swipe, then you have to let it cool down. No, this is the combat that was around before Minecraft like ruined its combat, and I like that, in my personal opinion.
No, that's fair. I'm talking about even similar to like the reason why of all this Tribe of Crafting's Terraria and the V Rising suck is because they're not Minecraft combat.
Yeah.
they're different and they're not a thing. Which like I never liked Minecraft combat. I always thought it was bad.
Even before the combat?
Yes, but it has always been bad. It is always bad. But I also play Devil May Cry, so I like.
How long until the 2-week bin? I mean, like most games, that's gonna be like that. Especially for me, I know for a fact that I'm probably just gonna like have a couple weeks where I'm really enjoying it, and then I'll be like, all right, it's time to move on to other things. I mean, I basically did that with fucking. I stopped playing Arc Raiders. Well, not stopped playing Arc Raiders. I logged in to get the Arc Raider. By the way, if you logged into Arc Raiders before like the beginning of January, log in because you get a golden pickaxe, which is cool. It's like a nice little gift for those that helped contribute to 12 million members of owning the game, which I think is nice.
Occo just wants to be on the ground floor.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I think for me, if the survival overtakes the aspect of what makes the game fun for me, which is building, I don't like it. And that's the thing with Vintage Story, is it takes too long before you're comfortable that you can start building. Like with Minecraft, you don't have to go kill the Ender Dragon in order to go start building something really nice. I mean, it's useful because if you kill the Ender Dragon, then you can go get one of the most overpowered blocks in the game, and that's the Shulker box. And as somebody who carries 100 different blocks at a time, Shulker box is like a must-have. So, the hardest part about Minecraft is literally just seeing how long it takes for you to go kill the Ender Dragon so you can go, like, fucking get a whole bunch of those so that you can start taking things around with you. And then, of course, spending multiple hours making farms so that you can, like, farm items instead of having to go grind for them.
Yeah, I agree. Vintage has that, I feel like it, because Vintage isn't hard to get to that point of like you're thriving, but it's just you have to kind of like take the minute to do. It's a time thing, right? Everything in Vintage Story is time.
And I'm not really interested in the heavy. Yeah. It just takes way more time than I like dedicating. That's fair. Basically.
That's why I call it super autistic Minecraft.
Sure, it's a different kind of.
Anyways, we don't need more Vintage Story.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I've been doing.
Vintage Story is not important right now.
No.
You just Hytale because Hytale came out. Everybody loves it or hates it.
I haven't seen anybody that hates it though.
It's a very small amount.
Yeah.
Even I don't hate it. I just know it's not for me.
Who hates it?
Some people hate everything.
Oh, fair enough.
I just know the Bronze Age, all your needs are met.
Yeah.
I just know that when it comes to Hytale, Mojang really needs to like take a step back and do some introspection.
Oh, they won't.
Because there's a lot that they put in, and this is the build of the game that apparently existed before it was purchased a couple of years ago, all that time ago. And then when they bought it back, all they did was make sure that this build was ready to ship out, and then they put it out. They're still not done with the main story. They're still not done with a lot of other major aspects. Like chat said, they're adding dinosaurs to the 4th area tomorrow, and they're making it to where holding torches in your offhand is easier, which is like one minor complaint I had, and the fact that they're addressing it now is pretty massive, in my personal opinion. So they're already like starting on a good foot forward, and Mojang's on a back foot.
I'm glad they're making it more gamey.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, the CEO of the company that owns it came out and said, guys, I want to make mining more fun because it just doesn't feel like it's there yet for me. What do you want in order to make it there? There's a Terraria Calamity mod for Hytale. I mean, that's cool.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, there's the new Terraria patch coming out. That's going to break all the mods.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They're making a new patch. I guess they were waiting for...
the final patch, not really.
I didn't even know they were still updating Terraria. I thought it was done.
Yeah, we did too. It's never done.
I mean, I guess for these, like, voxel-based video games where you, like, can just add stuff infinitum, sure, I guess. You know, I'm not opposed to it, as long as it's
I don't even know what they're going to do at this point. I know they mentioned they updated the UI that Temps mentioned, but that's...
Oh, did they really? Is it good?
I don't know. I'm looking into it as we speak.
I'm looking into it.
Is Hytale avoiding Steam to not have special feelings hurt?
Yes.
So, yes, but
I'm
by
still
the
going
same
to call
token,
them cringing gay for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that was really stupid of them to say, because they didn't need to say that, because like, you know, who the fuck cares that that you're worried about that? Because like, in my personal opinion, in the grand scheme of things, fucking Minecraft isn't on Steam, and neither is Vintage Story, and some of the best video games in the world are just not on Steam. So they didn't need to come out and say we're not gonna be on Steam, because like, who the fuck cares? Just say, yeah, we're not going to be on Steam on launch. If we feel like going on later, we will. I will definitely say it was a very bad.
It looked really bad.
It was very bad, in my personal opinion, for them to come out and say we're not doing it because of this. And I'm just like, nah, you really shouldn't say that or do that. Outside of that, like, I haven't really seen any other major criticisms for Hytale as a whole. That makes sense.
It looked really bad on them. They sounded extremely stupid when they said it, and it didn't make sense.
It does not. No, that's why I thought it was stupid. I won't support them because of that. I mean, fair.
Basically, every alleged complaint they had with releasing on Steam was fixed by Steam Greenlight, or Early Access, or whatever they call it now. It's Greenlight's technically dead. If they released it on Steam in Early Access, all of their complaints were gone. And one of their big complaints was, well, what about when people see the, what if it comes out and people hate it and people see like the huge negative like rating on it? It's like, Steam has already fixed that, because Steam sorts by recent and all time. And most people look more at recent than they do at all time. If your all time is extremely positive and your recent is like mostly negative, nobody's touching your game. Doesn't matter that your all-time is mostly positive.
Yeah.
Because everybody sees the recent and they're like, okay, they fucked something up.
I just think that, like, the guy Simon who came out and talked about it, I just think that my thought process was just like, dude, don't fucking say that. You don't need to. You've already got something going. Exactly. I mean, you talked about it, and then like you had a whole bunch of Hytale stands going after you when it was just like, remember No Man's Sky and what happened there? It's just like literally the exact same thing. Although, unlike No Man's Sky, when this game came out, everybody was happy with it, which, spoiler alert, that's what I was expecting to have happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Lord Kagai, for 5. Didn't Hytale had the drama about not coming out on Steam? Exactly what we're talking about. He would have been fine, but he had to like fight about it, and then the more he said more about it, the more like, oh, you're making people worry about this game right now, dude.
It definitely made me worry about the game. I'm glad that that worry was not warranted, and the minute it came out, I was like, oh, thank fuck, this game doesn't feel like a piece of shit. I'm still surprised with the amount of content. Like, I mean, like, Mizu, you and I played it for a few hours. Did you expect the amount of shit in this game when we started playing it?
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
You did? You expected it, the amount of detail that we have right now?
Yes.
Fair enough. I'm going to be honest with you. I was expecting there to be a bit of lacking with a couple of different things. Maybe like the crafting. I'm glad I was wrong. Glad I was wrong.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wonder what adventure mode is going to be about. They've already said it's going to be more story focused, with more you exploring than actually building. And so I would assume that when that comes out, think adventure mode in Minecraft, but instead of just like having a blank mode that is only for people that want to make their own like stories and maps, they actually add their own adventure mode.
Oh, here's the Hytale patch, the dinosaurs.
Yeah, so I guess
Underground Zone 4.
Huh?
Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna just show chat, just so people have like an idea. Here are the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't even know how
chat.
to get there. Right now, I've been to Zone 2, which is the sand area, and that's it. I don't even know like how far out you have to go in order to get to Zone 4, let alone underground. Like, apparently people are saying, because like the generation in the beginning area, it definitely feels a little bland, but like as you go further out, you see the generation of how the further areas look, and I'm just like, Oh man, imagine if that was in all areas of the game. And I've been talking about this with a friend in Discord, and they're planning to completely overhaul all of the world generation to a version 2, and you can kind of like see sneak previews of that if you get to the later areas. So I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited.
Hightail crash after you get the second furnace, or did they patch that? I have not had that issue.
They patched that. Yeah, I have not had that issue either.
Anyways, before we stay too much more off topic, we're gonna complain about XQC because he's kind of a bitch.
Yes,
True.
He's always been kind of a bitch. Not gonna lie.
True.
And as you can see at the background, what prompted this discussion was Neurosama and Vito. So I feel like we have been able to properly shoehorn this in as VTuber news.
Yes, pretty much. So, like all things, I think that the reason why he started talking about it is because Neurosama broke the hype train again. And the conversation was just on VTubers in general. And what he decided to do is, and this clip will probably perfectly illustrate
we can just
here.
play the clip.
Yeah, here, would you share the screen with me? And
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's just easier to just play the clip.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Hit it.
Yeah, I actually do know. We just broke the top 3 record for the most subs of all time.
Chat.
Is there any
I have another question, chat. Guys, this has nothing to do with this. This has nothing to do with this. But overall, how come a lot of the anime, right, have a lot of voices and shit like that, and songs that sounds like children are talking? Like it's like children looking stuff, children looking songs, children looking whatever, lullabies that for children. It's all like a lot of it is children, and people love that, like to the point where like actually, I feel like it might be fueling a part of them that's genuinely a threat to society, and I think it validates them in a way, and I think it's kind of odd to overpopulate that type of endeavor, but what do I know? I'm just spitballing here.
He doesn't. What do I know? Nothing. In my personal opinion.
So we still got another minute left on him, but before we do, we're gonna scroll down because friend of the show Kendra posted this. He plays like lolly show games or games about like underage anime girls.
But yes.
No, there's videos of him playing lolly show games.
Like recently?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough.
But there's this specific one which was about GalGun, which is shooting anime girls to strip them.
No, Mizu.
VR, by the way. This is a VR game.
No, it's not VR.
Let me see if I can scroll down if somebody else posted the clip first.
I don't know if the clip is there, but
there
like
it is.
in the clip. Oh, is it the clip? Yes, please show that clip. It is amazing.
Look at this character.
That is a lolly right there.
Into Creates, by the way, my favorite Mega Man developers.
I don't think this is the clip where he's playing in VR.
This is the one where he's playing in VR.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. That's okay. Watch this clip. This clip is the damning one.
For science. Oh, okay, dude.
He's trying to find her panties.
Which she doesn't have.
No.
So yeah, this is the guy telling you that if you like lollies, you're a pedo. Which, by the way, as somebody in chat said a minute ago, very, very self-report.
No, yeah, it's almost always a fucking self-report because they say, I don't know what it is, but all these guys say this, and then literally it is because we live on the age of the internet. It is so easy to just be like, wait, isn't this you? And this is a perfect clip of them.
Yeah, and it's weird because you're like, anybody who likes this lolly stuff, probably a pedo, probably a danger to children. Okay, here's a video of you liking the lolly stuff. Would you like to explain?
Want to run that back?
Were you telling us something that we need to know about? Asmongold was coping, saying that's not a lolly. Asmongold is coping about this too, because Asmongold has his own, but we'll be there in a minute. We still have we still have a minute of XQC bitching.
Was that wrong? I'm just saying.
Hi, Mr. Juice.
Guys,
I recently watched her birthday wish vid on YouTube
when
and
I
had the
hear
displeasure to witness
adorable,
ugly ass. Holy shit!
Cute voice. I think, oh, this is a child. Cool. Moving on. Right? I don't think. But if I just consumed exclusively that type of sound and song, I think it's not even about culture. I don't think it's about whatever. I think it's just about like, I think it's weird.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
He's like trying so hard not to call somebody a pedophile. It's like insane.
Well, no, because if you coincidentally just watch some stuff and a lot of it has it's whatever. When you make a deliberate effort to consume only or mostly that, I mean, I think it's odd, man.
See, I hear this sometimes, and I don't get this. Well, what if it's the only thing you watch? It's like, who said it was the only thing anybody watched? Like, you guys always do this. It's like, well, what if this is the only thing you're watching?
It's always the most extreme example. It's just like, I know plenty of people that like lolly or are lolicons. That's not the only thing that they watch. That's not all that they consume. Like they're not. I'm sure that there are some hyper autistic ones where that might be the only thing they consume. But not everybody is the white Bowser, all right?
Well, it's just there's no... People always look at anime and stuff like, oh, this is just the only thing they don't know. It's a medium. Just how I would say VTubers are just streamers in the long run, or content creators in the long run.
It's gonna be funny when Doki raffle stomps him soon. Yeah, apparently there's another Marvel Rivals tournament, and Doki is in it again with XQC.
Oh,
yeah, I hope so. It will be really funny.
So he's going to accuse her of cheating again, probably, most likely. Or maybe he learned his lesson.
So that he could get raffle stomped.
Is XQC a Swede?
No, he's Canadian. He's French-Canadian.
Oh, good. He's not American.
No, he's not American. He's French-Canadian, so, you know, you're allowed to make fun of him.
I only have 2 French Canadians that I like, and they're wonderful individuals.
Do you think this part of him speaking is the French part or the Canadian part?
Yes.
Yes, it's both. It is both.
Which side do you think is more prevalent? I think it's the French part mostly.
You think it's the French part? Well, the French part, French people.
Look, I've been seeing what the French people have been doing in relation to like lolly stuff. The French people are fucked. I don't know what's wrong with their culture, but they got some shit going on over there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I used to know, I guess it's still semi-know. I know a French person, and they like to say, oh, I'm definitely not a lolicon, even though a lot of the characters that they like are all lollies, and they only wanted to roleplay with lolly characters. And it's just like, bro, it's okay. And he's like, no, but lolicon is bad. And it's just like, but you're French, and the French people make cuties. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like whenever somebody, there's always something from every country that tries to like be talking about that, and it's just like French people, it's cuties.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's bringing up and they just go, oh, but I have no comments now. I have nothing to say.
Yeah, just like Sneeko gets to go and own that, or Mr. Girl, I guess. Yeah, which I haven't seen weird. Mr. Girl in forever.
No, because everybody hated him.
I think he like got accused of something and then just like disappeared from the internet.
Okay, here's the thing. Good. For those of you who don't know who Mr. Girl was a quote-unquote comedian whose entire bit was calling himself a pedophile. And the thing is, he never called himself a comedian or said that it was a joke. People around him kept telling everybody it was a joke. And everybody else was like, well, he's never said it's a joke, and this is literally his only quote-unquote joke. Pretty sure he's just serious, and you guys are letting it slide by claiming it's a joke.
Mm-hmm. What's weird is then you had people like Vito that just like aped it and then was being serious about it.
No, because Vito is Vito.
Yes.
Which is funny because it kind of rhymes. Why people start
pretty
calling him
much.
Vito the Vito.
And then,
makes sense.
well, what's funny about that is Vito stuck with it for a while, and then he realized that everybody was like making fun of him and actually calling him that. And I think he realizes now that since the biggest problem in the universe is over, that he can't monetize it or actually like make money. I think he's like really upset that he like spent his entire career calling himself a pedophile, and now everybody takes him seriously and doesn't want to work with him.
Exactly. That's the thing. You can, and I've said this with other people before, you can make that kind of joke maybe once or twice, but you've got to be very careful with it. And even then, there's going to be plenty of people who look at you sideways. If you're consistently making that kind of joke about yourself all the time, eventually people are going to be like, I think you're just serious.
No, yeah.
I think you're coping and you're hiding it with humor.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, when you take that contrast and then you look at the people like XQC and Asmongold, when we'll talk about it, and they're like, oh, I just think this shit, like, if you like this, I'm not saying you're this, but it makes you look weird. And it's just like, my man, you're assuming a whole lot. And it really does start to feel like there is a bit of terminally online. And we mildly talked about this yesterday, and I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to spoil it, but it's just like, it feels like a lot of these people believe that this is like how real life is, and it's just like, have you not actually existed in the real world? Have you not had a real job or like had real friends? Because real friends don't go around like talking about this shit the way that you think real people talk about it. It's just like, that's not how this works.
It's literally the person on Twitter going, did you tell your parents about the porn you watch? I'm like, literally nobody.
Yeah, we
does
talked about that yesterday, and it's just like, no, I don't tell my mom what I'm into, because I don't want her to then turn around and tell me what she's into with my dad. That's like terrifying, man.
Yeah, it's always one of those things where they say, "What would you tell your parents that you jack off to this?" It's like, I don't care how normal my porn is. I'm not telling my mom that I beat my meat to it.
No,
Like,
it's just like, are you
gonna go up to your mom, even if it's like the most boring, like, missionary position for the sole purpose of procreation, and be like, yeah, I beat the shit out of my meat to that, mom? You really need to know that for some reason.
It's just like, the moment you say that, the moment you say that, it's just like, bro, you sound fucking psychotic. I would not. I just don't get why you would like make that a focal point.
It's so weird that we have come to that as like a people that like everyone's like, oh, I'm so open about what I am. I'm like, I'm cool that you're open about your thing, but I don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
Like people go, but people are happy when they say they're making a baby. They say we're trying for a baby, so they're not saying I'm fucking her brains out.
Listen, that's something that you do. That's something that you do with your bros when it's just like, yo, did you tap that last night? I was like, yeah, I totally tapped that last night. And it's just like, that's for your bros. That's not for like, it's not like something you go up to your mom and talk. I mean, like, I'm sure some people have.
It's okay, Occo. We know you don't actually have real life guy friends. Nobody talks like that.
Listen,
literally no one talks like that, Occo.
No, I don't. I know. That's why I'm saying it's just like, it's weird to assume that like that's how everybody else is, because it's just like, that's not how it works. People don't do that IRL, you know. The Westmark effect.
Yeah, chat for 5 says that's why the Westermark thing is a thing. The Westermark effect is a psychological phenomenon where individuals raised in close domestic proximity during infancy and early childhood develop a sexual aversion to each other, preventing incest and promoting outbreeding. It's explained as a form of reverse sexual imprinting, where early cohabitation signals kinship, leading to indifference rather than attraction later in life. It's named after sociologist Edvard Westermark. The theory suggests that natural selection favors this mechanism to avoid inbreeding, with studies of unrelated children raised together, like in Israeli kibbutzism. Sorry, I don't fucking know. And minor marriages in Taiwan, providing empirical support.
I do like that they mention Judaism. That's hilarious.
No, it's apparently like a practice, at least based on what I think. I'm actually curious now. It's unique, historically agricultural collective communities founded on Zionist and socialist ideals of equality and shared ownership.
Rage, where are you?
So they're specifically Jewish communist compounds. And according to the Westermark effect, apparently kids that are raised in those compounds typically don't develop like sexual feelings for each other because I guess they inherently see each other as family.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's why you'll be attracted to different things your siblings are attracted to.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Because all my the three of us, all of my siblings are attracted to different things.
Yeah.
Basically, chat, it doesn't matter if they're actually your brother, sister, mother, or father. If you've been raised with them your whole life, your brain naturally says no.
Pretty much. Why some people don't look at childhood friends and say like, nah, I couldn't. Some people, not all people.
Well, that one's a bit different because like they're not raised together. These things are actually being raised together.
Fair, I would.
But I think it's a bit of that there with you mentioned it because it's like, oh, the family friends are like, oh, or like the close friends like, oh, that's makes.
I think it
bit of
depends.
sense.
I think it really depends.
Thought that was common. It is common. That's the thing. It's saying that this is just a natural psychological phenomenon, which explains why two people who are factually not siblings but were raised together from an early age typically won't feel sexual attraction for each other. But two siblings who meet each other later in life that were separated at birth don't seem to have like the same negative reaction to that as they probably should.
That is interesting. It's it's really wild how the brain works. Yeah. I love studying it.
How the brain
love
is
studying
fucked.
the reaction. Oh goodness, Ryan, you asked how we got here. We got here because we're talking about fiction versus reality and how some people can't differentiate between fiction versus reality. That's how we got here.
Right. Because I was trying to trace it back in my brain. I have to do that every so often. Like, wait, how the fuck do we get this situation? What are we talking about? Like, oh, that's what we're talking about.
Talk about XQC and how retarded he is.
True.
We were talking about cuties because we were talking about
right.
And then we were talking. I'm following it back here.
Well, now that we're back, we can move on to Asmongold.
Hear that chat? We're throwing it back.
Because XQC doesn't have anything interesting to say, and he's kind of just gay.
No,
he's never had anything interesting to say.
Also, I don't normally insult people's like physical qualities, but the way XQC talks gives me a headache.
He definitely has a weird stutter. I don't understand it. Alabama lost that title.
But Asmongold had his own little take on lolly characters. So let me volume up on him. And again, as you can see in the background, because he's looking at XQC's clip, and this all goes back to fucking Neurosama and Vidal for some reason.
Thank you, Neurosama and
that
Vidal.
get involved with like this stuff because they like lollies. Absolutely, that's a huge factor. Now, I don't think that it's necessarily like if like a girl has a lolly avatar, I don't think it's really always a big problem or a huge issue. But I do.
Which means that he
the
sometimes thinks
being
it is
sexualized. So, and also keep in mind that even if the character isn't being sexualized inside of the context, you're going to see a lot of the fan art and everything that is sexualized. Of course, that's true. Is that bad? I mean, I think it's weird. Like, I don't think lollies should be illegal, but I think that it's weird. And I think that's a very, very fair analysis and like a fair like position to have, that if you...
This is where he probably should have stopped. Because this is...
he should have shut up.
This is
like,
a fair analysis. I think it's weird. I don't like it. Good. You don't have to.
Cool.
The problem is, as you can see, we still have 2 minutes left.
And that's where you dig your rabbit hole.
Yes.
You want to get involved and you want to get attached and like attracted to like fucking, some like weird 2D lolly character. Like, I don't necessarily think you should go to jail, but like, I don't want you babysitting my kids either.
I've had this exact argument used on me before where somebody was like, so you would let them babysit your kids? It's a retarded
No.
argument for the same reason of like, well, why don't you tell your mom what you jack off to? Would you let a random stranger off the street who you know for a fact is not a lolicon babysit your kids? No, you wouldn't, because
No.
you don't know them.
I just don't. I just wouldn't. Period. Because I don't know them. Most people on the internet, if I had some sort of kid, I just like, listen. I don't know you in person. I don't really.
Occo,
I'm not gonna do that. You know.
would you let Mizu babysit your kid?
I don't know. Mizu, do you like kids? Probably not. So the answer is probably no, because
The problem is I'm
Mizu-
really good with kids because I had
Oh.
to at church I was put into the little children's room and I was supposed to babysit them while the parents actually went to church. So I got really good at dealing with kids. The problem is that also made me really hate them. Because
Yeah,
it's
No, I'm
just
glad I'm not.
I hate
I'm
kids.
glad I'm not. We're in the same boat.
yeah. It's like
Listen,
they always like they're so annoying. They don't know how to do fucking anything. Like even if they just get like snotty noses, they can't just like clean it themselves. You have to do it for them, and it's disgusting. And I fucking hate it. I hate
if it is a
children.
last resort because nobody else is around, maybe, because I know Mizu hates kids, and it would really suck to be like, hey, I know you hate kids, but I need you to like watch these ones for me.
Mizu, I know you hate kids, but we're trying to make a baby. I need you to babysit.
What the fuck?
We have been relentlessly fucking every day to try and make a baby.
We're trying to have another one. We're trying for another kid. Was that the phrase is that we're trying for kids?
But it's just
Yeah,
it's
something
one
like
of those
that.
things. It's a really stupid thing to say because it's like you wouldn't let basically any stranger watch your kid unless they were from like a reputable babysitting service. It has nothing to
Or
do
you
with
know
whether or
them.
not they like lolly or any porn they like because you don't know, which is why you
I
don't
don't-
pick them. You don't know who they are.
If I knew what porn somebody, okay, I'll say this: if I know what porn someone watches, I don't want them near my kid because they've given me too much information.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I mean, like I talked about this with Mizu yesterday too. It's just like the only people that you really know their porn information of is other people that you've probably met online. Because if you're on the internet, you're on people like are more free and willing to share that stuff on the internet. Most people IRL don't share that kind of shit. As far as I know, you know, I mean, like even when I knew Temp, like I knew some of what Temp liked. Because he and I role played and that's how he and I met. But like when he and I are in person, he and I are just sitting there giggling about like the weird
Yeah.
shit that he and I like. That's not what our focus is. And if that is your focus when you're in person, yeah, that's a little bit weird. But you know what? That's the problem I have with this argument that like is being presented is it's like the worst case scenario or the weirdest case scenario that all these people are imagining because like IRL people don't talk about it like that.
The
I don't know, maybe
Mizu
I'm
ever sent
wrong.
me- the first
But
thing
it's
Mizu
just-
ever sent me in our DMs was porn.
Yeah.
That was related.
Yeah, Mizu was doing his test.
Yeah, is important.
And maybe I'm wrong and you guys are welcome.
No, you're right. No, you are right.
But like
You are
normal
genuinely
people just
right.
don't share their porn like that. It's just like Asmongold, do you share porn like that? Is that what you do?
Occo. Even most people in online friend groups do not share porn with each other that much.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I figure as much. Like, I mean, like the only reason why I know a lot of people that did it that hard is because I was in roleplay communities, and that's what most
Well-
people in roleplay communities did.
So in a lot of servers, and even my server, there's an NSF tab.
Yeah.
I tell people, if you wouldn't post this in general, this is where you post it. It wasn't even for porn. I don't care if people post porn in there. It's free game. It's a restricted channel anyways. And I say, if you post in there, you're probably going to get porn. And when it's always like, it's ironically the place where either whether it's political, whether it's like anything crazy, yeah, post it in there. But it's like that's what but most servers that have like there's only a very small section of people that post and they're usually hyper degens.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even like post that often and not safe for work. Like the only time I'll post in the not safe for work chat is if I have new Occo art that I feel like sharing in there. Otherwise, I barely even look in there. I have to tell some people sometimes. I'm just like, hey, listen, I can appreciate that you are a fan of all this stuff. I really don't care to like get a daily scrub of random porn. You know, it's just not my thing.
And trust me, I'm in my fair share of porn discords. I have them. We all have them.
I'm sure everybody has one. Or
I acquire material there, and I keep tabs, save it, and move it on. I don't talk to people in there. I'm not here discussing the intricacies of the porn I'm watching.
No, neither do I. That's just like, that's not my thing. I have enough shame to be like, I will talk about it with a few people, but otherwise it's not a public.
No, yeah, that's like the thing.
Also,
that's
really
like,
quick before you guys get too much deeper into it, Carlos Batista for 5. People say they don't like Lolly, and then goon to characters like Rebecca from Edge Runners and Murata's version of Tatsumaki from One Punch Man.
Yes.
No, yeah. People, I have to constantly remind people that Rebecca is a lolly.
Oh, it's great. It's free
not
content.
she's like on the edge of it, but she is a lolly, so you know.
She is. So it was Tatsumaki. They are. They fit perfectly in that body type.
Chat, I would trust my kids with a lolicon over a Disney adult.
True.
You know, I probably would agree with you on that. I probably would, yeah.
Facts.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean somebody that goes to Disney as an adult and kind of has a nice time. I mean, like, a Disney adult.
No, yeah, we all know what it like. Listen, first instinct, like if you Google Disney adult chat, I'm sure that you'll find. Hey, actually, I'm gonna Google it. Disney adult.
The truth nuke.
You know what? Yeah, some of the images here are just fine. Some of the other ones, I'm just like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be okay with some of these people babysitting my kid. Oh. That's not really a creeper image, but that's just a
Gabby, the word master and Atari should never be used in the same sentence ever.
Oh,
so, you know, every story you read on the internet is fake, but some stories you choose to believe just because they're just ridiculous enough that it's like, I don't feel like you would have made it up. And the one I remember was there was a guy that's claimed he was divorcing his wife because she was a Disney adult. And the problem was every single year he had to use his limited work vacation to take her to Disney World. And he did it dutifully every single year. And then one year he's like, can we please just go to like Hawaii and sit on a beach or some shit like that? I do not want to go to fucking Disney World. And apparently she pitched a fit and they kind of had like, they separated for a little bit. And then she came back and she's like, okay, I agree with you. I even set up the reservation for us. We'll go to Hawaii and we'll do your Hawaii thing. And he's like, awesome, good, let's go. So that year they take their vacation to Hawaii. Apparently there's a Disney themed resort in Hawaii.
Oh no.
She books them into a Disney resort in Hawaii. And apparently after he got home, he goes on the internet. He's like, I'm really thinking about divorcing her. I cannot stand this shit anymore.
Oh my gosh, there is a Disney resort in Hawaii. Holy shit.
There is.
That is amazing. I can't believe that. Okay, I believe that story. Instinctively, I believe that story. Mizu.
That is one of the
100%.
stories I was like, I kind of believe this because I don't really understand why you're lying about this.
That is amazing.
No, that's fucking hilarious.
Disneyland is like McDonald's. You were going to find one. Yeah. Well, at least it was different.
Oh, that is amazing.
And he had to talk to a lot of people, and people had to work it through him that the issue was not that she was a Disney adult. The issue was that she had so little respect for him and what he wanted that he was forced into doing this year after year with her. And the one time he asked for some time to himself, she twisted it to still suit what she wanted.
Gosh, that sucks so much. I kind of feel for this kind of guy. I would feel for, you know. And they talk about girls choosing the bear. I would understand if he chose the bear at this point. Oh man, that fucking sucks.
That story did make
That
me
was-
think though, because I'm a very like go with the flow person. If my family ever asks me if I want to go on vacation with them, it really doesn't matter where it is. I'm always like, yeah, let's go hang out, because
Yeah.
I'm fine with that kind of stuff. But I wonder if I got a partner that forced me to go to like Disneyland or some shit every single year, if I would immediately change my really happy go lucky I'll go anywhere kind of thing.
Well, because here's the thing. When it comes to Disney, there is, if you were only doing it, let's say you're only doing it 1 or 2 days a year. I've been to Disney enough to know that you could literally go for multiple years and still not experience everything. As long as you do something different, you can go and still make it fresh. However, there will approach a point where it's just like, okay, we've done everything, we've been everywhere, can we go somewhere else? And that's when you go to Universal.
I heard
That's when you go
Legoland
to
is good
Universal.
now.
Is the Legoland good? I used to work there. It was pretty fun.
Atari's gonna force you to Disneyland on y'all's first vacay, Mizu. I've already told Atari I'm gonna force Atari to the beach on our first vacay.
Oh, good.
I could love the beach. I'd love to just
Has
sit on the
Atari
beach.
never been to the beach?
I don't know. I don't know if they have beaches in Sweden. In Sweden.
As a natural born Floridian, beaches and me, I've grown up around them. I love them. Hanging out on a beach is so fun.
Six Flags. I've heard. Isn't Six Flags mostly just like?
Six Flags has a lot of parks. Six Flags
Yeah.
is not like a Disney huge theme thing. Six Flags is mostly just roller coaster, roller coaster, roller coaster, roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. A very good chat for those of you who ever in the Tampa Bay area. Busch Gardens is probably one of the better theme parks in the world. It combines zoo and amusement park. They have live shows, and it's based off Africa, so you get like a lot of African animals because Florida's so hot. They can actually have them down here. So
That's
it's fun,
another
though.
thing. I actually unironically like going to the zoo.
Yeah,
Those are fine. You know.
So Florida has this area. We have a Lowry Park Zoo and Busch Gardens. Lowry Park Zoo is fun and all, but the reason why Busch Gardens is so much fun because essentially you're getting everything at the zoo, along with like little factoids and facts and information about birds and different creatures. And you get to go in like a bird cage, and the bird will climb up to you and land on your shoulder, and they'll drink nectar from your you can buy nectar. It's really fun.
You know.
I just saw what you sent me, Occo. That's a
You don't
horrific
have to
picture.
chat, but it's funny.
What?
That's a Disney
See it?
adult right there.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to see it. Thank you for not showing
Tie it
Nako.
back into what we were talking about. That is, if I had to like choose between that guy and a lolicon, I would probably choose the lolicon. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I know most lolicons wouldn't just be out there saying I'm a lolicon and this is the lollies I like. Most of them don't do that. Again, if they do, they are the weirdest of the weirdest case scenarios on the internet. And I'm not typically friends with people that are like that, you know? I'm typically friends with the ones that like are a little bit shameful and don't just go out and like throw all their shit all over the internet. You know?
Museum, my
What?
ideal vacation is visiting museum ships. Like last year, I went to see the USS Lexington. I like
That's not a
that
bad
too.
idea.
However, better
Yeah.
idea. In my local area, we have a train museum.
Oh my god. The Office is
Really?
real.
Yes.
Really?
I don't know
Maybe
if
one
it's.
day I
I
should
don't know if we
visit you.
still do. It's. I have to look around for it. But I remember we had a train museum, and they had like a train you could ride on, and it really wasn't that far away. I am also technically a stone's throw away from going to visit like caves and shit in the mountains, which are actually
You sound
fun.
like
Although
you're-
I am both claustrophobic and afraid of the dark, so caves and me are kind of like a temporary thing.
Listen, if we
Me too.
go, I'll bring my bright flashlight.
Yeah, we can go visit the cave together. It was great.
Exactly. Roy,
Invite
we'll
all
keep
my
you
friends
safe.
to go to
Yeah.
Tennessee to visit the caves.
Listen, I am
My-
a former Boy Scout, so I'll bring all of the emergency supplies.
And my sister lives in Tennessee, so we can get free rooming and board.
Man.
All my friends show up with me in Tennessee, and we're all like, "Roy's sister, we're here to stay at your house."
We could take
fun
your truck.
My sister, she's in Nashville, so
Proper Tennessee.
Yeah.
yeah. So my sister is born in California, but she has like a super thick she was raised in Tennessee, and she's been in Tennessee for so long that she's just like the world's thickest Tennessee accent. It's so funny. Because obviously I'm the darkest of my three siblings, so it's really funny to see it coming from her voice of all people. I'm like, you're just a white person. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
So when I was young, we took a vacation to a boat museum with the school, like it was a school field trip kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was to one of the big battleships that we have like permanently stationed off the coast these days. And I was so fucking annoyed because I got paired in one of those groups with the parent that he just showed up, I guess, to like make his wife happy or something, because he refused to do anything. We were not able to do anything. I got to see like the main deck of the ship, and that was it. He wouldn't take us anywhere.
Oh, that sucks.
They had an active nuclear sub right beside the ship that you were also allowed to go in and look around in. And I really wanted to see in it because I've never seen inside like a sub in like person. And he just refused to take us down to it. The next time I'm in that area, I'm going to the boat museum by myself because fuck that guy.
I love going to random museums. And
we also got to sleep on the boat, which was
really
not comfortable.
I imagine so. That's why I couldn't be part of the Navy. I have been to...
Apparently for school field trips, you can sleep on the boat.
Yes. You gotta schedule it.
I will say, and granted it is in port, so it's not like the ocean rocking you everywhere. You don't actually feel anything.
No.
I'm assuming the ocean, probably a bitch. But like in
it's like sleeping in a semi-truck.
Yeah, in port you don't really feel it because it's like so big. It barely moves.
Well, it's like the truck. When the truck's sitting down, they're not. It's whatever. It's just a bed that's kind of a semi-uncomfortable cot. But the second that truck is moving, they're going.
Yeah.
What's weird because when you're walking onto the boat, you can feel like the like little whatever the ramp to get on it moving all over the place. So you're like, oh god, once I'm on the boat, it's gonna be shit. As soon as you're on the boat, it's like flat ground. It's like I don't actually feel anything.
No, yeah, that's how it is. I remember, I can't remember the name of the ship, but in San Diego they have a ship museum for one of the decommissioned carriers, and I've been on that like once or twice. Pretty nice. They have a restaurant in there.
Fair. The one museum ship I've yet to visit is the USS Constitution, which was the ship that had an Azure Lane collab. It was a U.S. ship.
Was there?
Yeah, there was a U.S. ship that had a Azure Lane collab.
I have no idea.
Here, let me...
Was it Langley?
It might have been.
Might have been.
If I guess
the
that correctly...
USS Hornet.
Okay.
Which is stationed in California.
Cringe.
Alameda, California.
Okay.
Oh, they had another one in a French ship called Musée Mali Brisé, which I probably butchered, but I don't give a shit because it's French.
We don't care about the French. It's okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Not to steer too far off from Asmongold right now.
I'm trying not to, but you know me, I have boatism.
That's totally fine. Totally fine.
Carrier Con is on the carrier. Is there like an actual convention?
Convention for boats.
Boat venture.
If you want to keep listening to him, he's got like another minute and a half of something.
No, it's worth listening to. I think that you definitely want to listen to it.
Let's finish
Let's
before.
Be honest. Like, if you knew somebody was in and attracted to characters like that in anime, would you want them babysitting your kid? No, you wouldn't. Really, like, that's the bottom line. And I'm not saying that they're a weirdo. I'm not.
What are you saying, man? What do you mean?
Kind of is.
I'm not saying you're a weirdo. I'm just saying you're not normal. I think what you like is immoral, and I wouldn't let you watch my kids.
I just hate that if he would have stopped, even like before they said he's like finding it weird. Because like, yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, I don't want to know what someone's into and what they're into, not like anime or not, but just I don't want to know what you're into. If I know that about you, again, that's too much information. I don't want you watching my kids. That's an information thing, but he's making it about specifically that. I'm like, you just had to make it specific.
It's like,
so
yeah,
close.
it does show a lack of control whenever somebody's just like so hungry, just like, can I tell you what I'm into? And it's just like,
No.
no.
But that never
I don't care.
happens. At least not as much as they make it out
It
to.
really
It doesn't.
doesn't happen
It
that
doesn't
often.
happen. It
Again,
doesn't.
unless you're in the online sphere and you're all role playing and all that kind of shit, but then you're all seeking it out, and it's like that's different. But like what he's talking about, it doesn't happen.
I had something,
don't
but I
get it.
lost it. We'll just continue.
Sorry.
But I'm going to talk about the furry thing again.
Did he have
Okay,
a
this is where it
furry
gets retarded.
problem?
He's going to talk about the
Furry.
furries.
Furries
If you
are more of
took
his
two concentric or two circles and you made a Venn diagram between the general population and people that wanted to fuck animals, and then you took the same two circles and you took one of them and it was the population of furries and the population of people that wanted to fuck animals, the Venn diagram between the furries and the animal fuckers, the circles would be closer together than the Venn diagram with the general public.
Pause it real quickly. Do you have any idea what he just talked about?
He's trying to say that if a Venn diagram is the two circles, and where the circles meet in the middle is supposed to be the spot where both sides kind of overlap, and people fall into both camps. So he's saying if you have the general population compared to people that have sex with animals, you're going to have a very loose overlap, a very slight overlap. But then if you have the furries and the people that fuck animals, you're going to have a bigger overlap. What's funny is Asmongold is retarded, because if you take the general population of anything, the entirety of the circle of people who fuck animals is going to be inside that, because that's how Venn diagrams work. I get what he's trying to say. I just find it really funny that he's really stupid and he didn't realize
not
that
saying
this
it
is
the
how
right
that
way.
works.
Yeah, he's just saying it and thinking he sounds smart, and it's just like, bro.
Because
I had trouble understanding him when he first said this. I was like, Chad, I have no idea what he's saying right now. That's
because no matter
retarded it is for me.
how much you tried to actually make that Venn diagram, you couldn't make it. Because you can either have a circle of the general population excluding the animal fuckers, and then a circle of the animal fuckers, in which case they will never cross over because you've already excluded them. Or you can have the entirety of the general population in a circle, and then a separate circle for the animal fuckers, in which case they are going to be entirely in that circle, because that circle is the entire population. He does not...
I think I understand.
I could draw it on a graph and you'd probably get it better. But that's
Probably
kind of
but
where we're coming from.
We don't need to. We don't need to.
I have nothing to say.
Actually, here,
Yeah,
I'm going to do it anyways, just because it's easy. Because I have a thing for it.
I'll Snapchat. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have Clip Studio open right now.
Chad, he's gonna draw.
So all he's really saying is if you had a Venn diagram, which is normally this kind of thing, right? It's the two circles, and then they have like a little overlap in the center like that. And the overlap in the center is where you want... Can I add like an outline?
You need to zoom out on your thing for the...
Oh yeah, I do. I can do a full thing. I have... boop. Oh, that opens the stream.
Yeah, just zoom out on your Venn diagram.
Yeah, there you go. So this is what he's talking about when you have like the two circles that like overlap. And then the center part here is how much of them are the same, right?
Yeah.
Can I do this without like a fill in it? I think I can. Yeah, I can do it without a fill.
Yeah.
And so he's talking about the center overlap.
Okay.
But if you make one of these the general population, that is every person in the United States, this second circle here, the animal fuckers, is going to be entirely in the circle because they're a part of the whole population.
Right.
He's saying that it would be a bigger overlap. No, it's an entire overlap. That's how Venn diagrams work.
Yeah, because if you count the entire population, and then you also want to put a small community of that entire population, yeah, you are going to get it in the exact same circle.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's just how
I
it
like
works.
Asmongold for the normie opinions, but sometimes he needs to stop going for those deep opinions because he does no idea what he's talking about.
He doesn't know how Venn diagrams work, which is kind of what makes it funny. Because he thinks it's like this, and then furries is more like this. I don't know how true this is, but I think it's something I have to mention because we know for a fact, like scientifically studied, that it's true with lolicons. Most pedos do not like lolly content. It actually is a strange thing, is that pedos are actually more adverse to lolly content than the general public is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's true with like the animal fuckers and furries, but I do think it would be interesting to see the actual statistics on it when we
See
know
which is
with
worse
like
than the
other
other.
things it's actually the inverse is true.
Right. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. I would be curious to figure out which is quote unquote worse than the other.
Yeah.
I feel like I know what would be worse than the other though.
People are asking how. So what a lot of people don't understand is kind of with pedos, it's more of like a ingrained thing in them that they actually like the innocence of it. Which is, I don't know how to explain it because I've only read like a couple
That's
studies.
weird.
They're really fucked up in the head, basically.
Yes.
And the problem they end up taking with lollies is that, first off, lollies don't look like kids. And the second off is lollies typically aren't like innocent in the same way that they're looking for, so they really don't like it.
Yeah, because it's not real. You can't really steal the innocence of something that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I think the famous example is you found somebody got arrested with, and they tried to report on it as if he had lolicon content. He had one lolicon manga and then like 5 or 6 hard drives, massive hard drives of the real stuff.
Uh-huh.
And when they tried to like question him about the one lolicon manga, he's like, "Oh, I never really liked it. I couldn't get into it." And that's why he only had the one. He bought it to see if he liked it, and he didn't like it. So then he had multiple terabytes of the real stuff.
Yeah.
But then all the
They were
fucking
so
news
addicted.
outlets reported it as lolicon arrested for lolicon content. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
I think we already
Yeah.
know what's wrong with people.
Projection.
That's so dumb. That's so gay. I can't believe that.
I can.
It's just like I think that lolicon is weird, but it's just like it's insane that I constantly have to come out and say, you're making this sound way more stupid than it is, and I don't like that.
Says Mein Fuhrer Octopus Lolly down there.
Yes. Well, I can say that lollies are cool, but not like lolicon. I think there's a big difference there.
Keep coping.
Occo, lolicons are people. There's a
Okay,
difference.
there's lolicon, there's lolicons, and then there is lolly. That's the difference.
The thing is, if you like lolly, you are a lolicon.
Yeah, there's only 2. There's only 2.
Lolicon is not sexual inherently. It is just liking lollies.
This is way too many degrees of separation that is hurting my head because I know that like technically you are right, but also technically I am slightly right as well.
Keep coping.
So
Yeah, Occo, I'm
You
sorry.
are not
I love you
correct.
dearly. You're just not. I love you, Occo, but you're wrong. You're just wrong.
I'll go over
Let's
here. Well,
just
I'm
continue.
slightly correct too. No, you're not. I'm sorry.
let's
No.
just continue because
No. We're unpacking this.
No, I'll unpack it
joking.
later.
I'm joking.
He's only got 30 seconds left anyways.
this is why I don't talk about it.
Which is fair.
That's just the way it is. But it's still not the same circle? Do you want to take that risk with your kids?
I really hate how condescending that sounds.
It's still like a dumb thing to say because you're not taking the risk with any stranger with your kids.
No one in their right mind would.
It's a stupid question.
No, I agree.
Would you let a
I
lolicon
agree, you
babysit
should.
your kids? I don't know. Do I know them? How well do I know them?
Well, I brought up the example the other day. It's just like, I knew a couple that was like, they really loved anime and they had like 3 or 4 kids. And I don't know I can't remember any of the animes they told me they liked, but I'm pretty sure some of them probably had lollies in it. And it's just like, are they bad people? No, they're not. They're both normal, consenting adults that love their children and raise their children correctly. And it's just like, this is one of those things where it's just like, you're asking the questions that make it feel weird that you're the one asking the questions. Because normal people don't think about it like that. They just go on with their life. And if you have to sit down and have that conversation with them, they're going to be like, why are you having this conversation with me? This sounds weird.
I think the best part is if you bring up like statistics like this with anybody else, they immediately like, I don't really want to talk about it like that way. Because it's like, who would you normally let to babysit your kid? A woman or a man? Most people would probably say a woman. Okay, well, if you could choose between just a regular average woman or somebody who is already a mother, who would you choose? People would be like, oh, I'd probably already choose the mother because she knows what she's doing. Statistically, the mother is more likely to kill the child.
That's crazy.
Straight up statistically, mothers are more likely to kill children than fathers. It is broadly true. It's something you're not going to take into consideration when you're doing this. But if you're going to sit here and pretend like you care about that, well, then this is how you have to care about it. That's now something you have to ask yourself.
Yeah.
And then what about the actual circle of offenders? Most offenders are a friend of the family. So are you going to let a stranger watch your kids, or are you going to let a friend of the family watch your kids? Well, statistically, the friend of the family is more likely to hurt them.
Because they know what their weaknesses are and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. So, like, you don't actually care about these numbers as much as you try and proclaim you do. Nobody does. Because it would be weird to think of it any other way.
And again, it's just like one of those things where I don't even talk about this kind of shit with my parents, you know? Because like, in what world is it normal to just like talk about these topics like this? It's just like, again, it's a private thing. If you have to sit down and talk about it with them, then maybe there is something that's going on. I have no idea.
Thank you, Wolf Spain, for the 3 months members. You keep talking about circles, makes me think of Team 4-Star Popo. All these squares make a circle, all these squares make a circle. Don't tell me what to do. I've only watched a little bit of Team 4-Star's DBZ. I actually don't like Team 4-Star, and I know people will get on me for that.
DBZ Abridged is done more damage than Dragon Ball Super.
Fair. Oh, we've only got 20 seconds, by the way. We'll see if he can recover it, which he can't. But we'll see if he can recover it.
Everybody talks about this stuff as if it's like a theoretical. But the moment that it comes down to brass tacks, rationality and reason take priority. I'm not saying that all of these people are pedos. I don't think that they are. But it's weird.
That but at the end really doesn't like. I just say you think they're all pedos then. It's a lot easier than just trying to sit there and have your justification. And I know the reason why he's doing that justification is he knows who his fans are. He knows like what is cultivated around him right now. And like he's surrounded by VTubers now. And if he like pisses off the VTubers, that's really gonna fucking suck because like that's what's moderately popular right now. I feel like it's slowly going out the door. But like I think that's why he's like inching around it. He's like really trying to like dance around his true thoughts. And I just think he should be honest rather than just trying to like dance around it.
And yeah, chat's right. It's an emotional argument, not a rational or reasonable one. Like, there's no specific logic to it. He doesn't know any statistics on it. He is just saying, like, I think it's weird, so it's bad. That's not a rational argument.
Like, you can be fine with thinking it's weird. That's okay, but...
Also, Avenged for 5. Remember, people, fiction is fiction, aka not real.
True.
I also had multiple people with this Asthma Gold clip when I complained about it, being like, well, he didn't call anybody a pedophile. It's like, he heavily implied it. Like, I'm tired that people say this, well, he didn't call anybody a pedophile. It's like, he said he would not, he specifically specified you would not be allowed around his kids. You can't be like, well, I didn't specifically use the word pedophile.
But you implied it.
It's like, say, if you invite somebody over to your house, And you're like, okay, before he gets here, just remember to put all your valuables up. And the guy's like, what the
like,
fuck
why
do you
would you
mean
say
by
that?
that? Do you think I'm going to rob you? It's like, I didn't say you were going to rob me. I just said that when you're around, I shouldn't have my valuables out.
Or it's just like, hey guys, and you say it in front of your friend, this guy's a raging alcoholic, so don't feed him any alcohol. And it's just like, what?
No, you wouldn't say that because that's literally calling him an alcoholic. What you mean is you're at like a bar or something. You'd be like, hey guys, don't give this guy any alcohol. Like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, it doesn't mean anything. Just, you know, he shouldn't have alcohol. I think of that Always Sunny in Philadelphia clip where the guy goes, you know, because of the implication.
Yeah.
Yeah, Royan's in the call. Watch your valuables. That's.
And I hate that we've reached a point where we can't be adults and say like, yes, you did make an implication. People are like, he didn't say it literally. Well, it's an implication. We know what the implication is.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people telling me that we can't acknowledge the implication exists.
Well, the reason why is because we like that person, and so we're going to pretend that they don't. If we don't like that person, then we can say, oh, I know what you're implying.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Because Asmongold is the guy that everybody likes right now. And again, I don't dislike him. I just think he should stop trying to be deep and instead just stick to the normie opinions. Because this is him trying to be deep and it went far south way too quickly.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's too lazy to do any research into it. I think a lot of these internet...
He's a normal person.
Even people I like, I think basically none of them do any research on anything. And I mean like proper research. Because I've had people be like, no, I've done my research before. I've read several articles on this. Like, oh, you've read several articles on this? I read every single study in those articles, and those articles were lying about those studies.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to like get on my high horse, but like, no, sometimes I sit down and I do like real research. And then I'll have people come up and be like, no, I researched it. I read like most of the article. Like, that doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah. That's why a lot of these people, like, if you do actually try and sit down with them, they can't do it because they will fail. That's why I think, like, even though I think it would be dumb for Asmongold to sit down with a debate with Hassan, if Asmongold sat down with a debate with Hassan, he probably would struggle because even though I don't like Hassan, he somewhat knows what he's talking about sometimes, unless he's talking about Israel, because then he's just wrong and all he knows are the negative talk.
I would say even more so he just knows how to speak about it.
Well, yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's better. He knows how to speak. So I think that if Asmongold got into a debate with him, he wouldn't know what he's talking about. And that's why I don't think...
Or he wouldn't sound like it, at least.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's fine to say that these people are normies and they don't know anything other than the normie opinion. That's fine. But then again, I don't think that they should be talking about topics when they have absolutely no fucking idea what they're talking about. It hurts because it takes away from their legitimacy. And then when there's like things that are stupid, that people try and push on them, it legitimizes that shit more. So I just think that a lot of these people, him included, should shut up about a lot of stuff because he just looks like an idiot.
True. Every person who has to say I'm not racist unprompted definitely had a racist past.
I am racist.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
it's always
going
kind of
through
weird
it.
when somebody has to clarify something about themselves. Like, has to add qualifiers when they first meet you.
Mhm.
Well, when they first meet you. Because I say the statement a lot. It's like, look, I love my brother, but...
I'm not like other black people.
But...
Don't worry, I am racist.
I would do it ironically, though. That's a problem.
That's fair.
Someone once said debate should be reserved for field experts. That person may have had a point. I've watched debates with field experts. They're almost as bad, if not worse, in some cases.
Yeah. I don't typically like to... I remember a time somebody asked me for a debate, and it's just like, I'm not a debater. I'm not really here to debate somebody on something, especially when I know that both sides are pretty sold in on their beliefs. My goal here is just to talk shit on the internet. I'm a shit talker on the internet. Do you think I'm going to be good at a debate? No, I'm not really interested.
Oh, you're terrible at debates.
It's true.
Very accurate.
Now, for people who have not watched debates with field experts, if you have two random people debating, they both think they're smarter than the other person. If you watch a debate between two field experts, they both think that they both know that they're smarter than the other person. And it becomes even more insufferable because every word out of their mouth is basically like dripping with the person I'm talking to is an abject idiot and has nothing of value to say.
Yep.
Southerners trying to slip out more than usual. No, it's not.
The what's slipping out?
The people have tried to catch me slipping on my Southern accent because they know it's in there.
I can recognize it, chap, but y'all can't.
Well, because there's like a deep Southern.
Yeah.
Some of it only comes out with certain words too.
No, I recognize it only because I live in the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm around that.
Like I feel like
I'm
it's
around that
impossible to
accent.
say spigot without sounding a little Southern.
Spigot.
A little bit.
I ever tell you I had a teacher that tried to get me in trouble for saying spigot, and she kept going,
Spigot?
"It's not a
Did
spigot, it's a
mention it, yeah.
faucet."
Yeah, it's a faucet.
I know, ma'am, it's a spigot.
It's
a
both.
spigot. Spig faucet.
She tried to
Faucet.
gaslight me into thinking spigot wasn't a real word.
You should have gaslit her into thinking it was a real word.
Yeah, Jody, a faucet. It's a sink? No, the spigot or the faucet is the thing on top of the sink that the water comes out of. It's not the whole sink. It's just the watery bit.
Oh,
If you're
yeah,
from the-
yeah.
If you're northern, it's a faucet. If you're southern, it's a spigot.
Yeah. To be fair, we're both sort of wrong depending on situation, because a faucet is supposed to be the indoor one, and the spigot is supposed to be the outdoor one that you put the hose on.
How about me just actively saying it like that now to like actively make it sound more southern than it is?
What, the
Yeah.
faucet?
No, you're spigot and faucet. You're saying them. You're saying it like
No,
southern
I'm saying
person in
spigot how
person.
I'm supposed to say it. I'm not trying to do anything with the spigot. The faucet is the one I'm playing up.
No, I was
What'd you
making
do with the spigot, Mizu.
What?
You said you're not doing anything with the spigot. What would you do with the spigot?
a lot.
And attach a hose pipe to it. That's another thing. People always complain, but like a lot of Southerners say hose pipe. They don't just say hose. And people are like, hey, why'd you call it a hose pipe? Isn't that redundant? It's like, no, it's a hose pipe.
There's a difference.
And it's a hose pipe. It's important you use both.
That one, I don't get that one here.
Chat, nobody calls
I'm
it
gonna
a
be
tap.
honest.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounds like you're saying the pipe for the hoe.
The only reason
hose
Mizu
pipe.
brings up spigot this week is because of autism. Dirty shell. I thank you, Artemis, for 5. Yeah, we did a autism this week with Ava, and there was a fucking lady that was like, they wash their cars too much, and now the spigot leaks. So I deserve $200 to repair that.
Gosh.
I mean,
Did she win?
No.
I figured.
She get shit on.
What did the judge say? Just like, no, thank you.
No, the judge was very professional. She's just like, you haven't proven your case. You're not getting shit.
That's what I figured.
My favorite one was she's like, I had a $1,000 water feature out in the yard, and they unplugged it one time, and now it doesn't work anymore. So clearly they broke it. First off,
That's
how
how
is
that
it
works.
clearly they broke it? Second off, how shit is this water feature that unplugging it from the wall one time broke the shit out of it?
I would say that you should get your money back from Amazon.
Yeah. Like, I had to ask Ava, because I actually don't know the rules for this. How, like, can you actually get in trouble for something breaking by your hand if it broke from the most normal, average use in the world? Like, unplugging and replugging a wall outlet. Like, it seemed ridiculous to me that you could actually get in trouble for breaking that. Because it's like, how did I break it? It was just shit, I guess.
Yeah, that is kind of like a weird, unfortunate thing. An act of God. Yes, the act of God.
Thank you, Wolfsbane, for 2. Mizu, can you say, the same chocolates?
chocolates.
I remember chocolate. Always hated
Oh my
I
god.
always hate it. She's more like a pirate. She always sounded more like a pirate than a southerner, though.
She did.
I think the weird part is at the end of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick took them on a date.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Did you know SpongeBob was like 50 years old?
Yeah.
Did you know it's still going?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Well, no. They did the math at the end of this because the SpongeBob movie is the canonical end of SpongeBob.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, okay. The one with King Neptune.
Yeah, and David Hasselhoff.
Yeah. That was fucking classic.
That is in fact the canonical end of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I'm gonna be completely
Everything
honest
after
with
that
you,
is a
so.
fever dream as SpongeBob slowly dies.
No. So because in that movie there was 50, he was a employee of the month, I think, add up to a total of 300 or like 50 years essentially, or like 40 years.
Uh-huh.
So in 40 years between the beginning of the series is all the SpongeBob seasons. That is actually how it works.
Also,
Right.
the new seasons of SpongeBob tried to retcon that.
I know, but it kind of shot itself in the foot because it didn't really need to. They gave them so much time.
Well, they've tried to retcon in the new seasons. The SpongeBob movie is an actual in-universe movie. And
crazy.
Mr. Krabs has all the props stored underneath the Krusty Krab.
Fuck, that is so gay.
It's like it's okay. The movie can be. I don't know. That movie's good. That movie's so fucking good.
It is. It's classic.
Mizu has to corral the racism genes deep behind the femboy ones.
I know we're about to get into Corey House. It's a bit nostalgic, but speaking of nostalgic, I was talking
I'm
about
not really
this
getting
Kendra, but
into it. I mean, you guys might get
Okay.
into it. All I know
Corey
is
in
he
the
got
House,
in trouble
right?
for child porn.
True. Corey in the House is the greatest anime ever made.
Here, chat.
Do you
Just because
not
I
know
know
what that means?
Royan's messing with you guys because you guys can't see it yet. But this was a random thing Occo wanted to bring up while we were here.
Oh, I thought you were showing on screen. On my main screen, I can see chat, but I have all my references covering the actual video stream.
No. Now it's on screen. So chat, if you want a fresh copy of Corey in the House for the Nintendo DS, it's going to be about $700.
Yes.
Well, and the reason why this is happening is they are trying to drive up the review score of Corey in the House for the Nintendo DS up above Expedition 33 for some reason.
Which is really funny.
So right now they're trying to drive it up. It's like right behind by 0.1 point.
But you have to clarify, it's
And-
not because like any hate for Expedition 33 or something. Somebody shared a image of like, oh, this game has reached like number 3 in Metacritic, and they posted the full chart of every game on Metacritic. And for some reason at the time, Corey in the House was number 2. And people are like, shit, number 2? And it's like 1% off from Expedition 33. Let's see if we can pump that up.
It is absolutely
Yeah, it's.
hilarious.
So I want to point out though, they're selling these copies for that much, but that does not mean they're selling for that much. I know there's bids on it, and it's crazy. And I hate people that buy those. But this is like trying to sell like copies of things that they don't always sell for that much money. Like,
No,
but they're up for that
absolutely
much
not.
money.
Chat,
'Cause, like,
Corey in the House is a weird meme where the meme probably should be ruined for people, but it's still not.
Corey in the House is the greatest anime ever made.
Yeah, the original meme was that Corey in the House is the best anime, and people were trying to like get it to overtake every anime on like Mal or some shit.
It got real close a few times.
Yeah, it's been a meme for a long time. The meme died down when it came out that the main character of the show, who's played by Kyle Massey, he's actually got arrested for being a pedophile.
That is insane, by the way.
So it kind of
Yeah.
nuked the meme into obscurity. It's sort of coming back now just for this meme. Eventually
Memes,
somebody will remind them what he did and it'll get nuked into obscurity again.
Yeah, memes let things live on.
But
I don't get the meme. No, it was a simpler time.
It was a really old meme too.
Yeah, you have to think it was back in the day. Back then we were entertained by simple things.
Charizard V card. Oh, do you want to talk about? Somebody tried to sell a first edition, and I said this, and then people pointed out that not all Cinder cards are being sold for this amount of money. But I guess somebody is trying to sell a first edition card of the Cinder card from V card that was like signed or something for $45,000, and I was like, she is the Charizard of VTubing. And then you were like, oh, I'll never be able to afford one, but I still kind of want one.
Well, I mean, I knew people are like not selling them for that much, but the thing is, like, some of the cheapest prices for the Cinder card right now are like $300.
Yeah. So even though
I just spent $250 on her figure, I'm not paying $300 for the card.
no.
Are we talking about our Oh man,
I'm talking about the figure that lights up.
I know. I'm just saying.
Look, for a figure that
200
lights up, $250 is steal.
That is pretty decent. I wouldn't do it though.
I'm looking at a $250 figure on my desk right now of Vash the Stampede, and it came with a mini cat figurine. And don't get me wrong, this figurine is fucking nice.
Oh, by the way, the Cinder figures are sold out.
Well, chat, here's what I'll tell you. If you want something that isn't super duper expensive, the Yippee now has a plushie petition open. And if you pledge $2 and eventually pay $29.99, you can get a Yippee plushie. And
don't forget to post it in chat.
Oh yeah, here, we are at 32 out of 200. So if you guys want a Yippee plushie, there you go. Please go buy one, because I really want a Yippee plushie.
And if you get it, do you think you'll put another one out for a Roy patient? One for Temps and one for everybody?
Well, I don't think I would put one out. I think Temp owns his IP for that, so Temp would have to do it if he really wants to.
You can do it.
But what I think I would do is that if this campaign is successful, I might be able to haggle for the different kinds of Yippies I have. Like, I have a tall Yippee, and the tall Yippee is literally just a Yippee that's like got longer legs. Yeah, he's literally just got longer legs, and I make the joke that the tall Yippee is good at basketball, loves ice cream, and hates magic. So
and can't swim.
And can't swim.
Doesn't know who his dad is.
Oh no, the tall Yippies, all Yippies don't know who their parents are because they just spawn into existence. But like,
get a Mizu plushie as well. I have not been approached, but I would go for it, chap. The only question is, would it be a Mizu plushie or would it be a Mizu deer plushie?
Oh, that's a good question. Hates magic. Oh no, yeah, like I didn't make that lore. It was just kind of something that that some of my fans put up because like somebody made a wizard Yippee, and the wizard Yippee casts spells and like is genuinely a nuisance. I think the wizard Yippee is just like the Loki of all of the Yippies. And like somebody made a joke that the tall Yippee is immune to magic because it's so tall that the magic passes through its legs.
That's just autistic to make sense.
So it was just like, oh, the tall Yippies, they're not affected by magic because the magic passes through their legs. However, they can't reach down because they're so tall, and so like if this Yippee plushie does well, chat, all right, again, please, I very much so would love to make it a reality. Maybe we can get a tall Yippee next, and literally all it will be is just the same plushie, only with longer legs, and so she'll have to be sitting down all the time.
Mizu Fumo, Mizu Deer would be good. Make a dozen alt accounts to get a Mizu plushie.
Can I bring up something crazy that I've bared witness to recently?
You may.
Do you guys remember the old Jack in the Box commercials?
Which
vaguely.
ones?
Okay, I want to send this one to Mizu. I'll send this to Mizu real quick. It's like a minute video. It's abnormally. You might not be able to share the audio with it, but I'm not sure. I think it's probably safe. It's been up on this channel for 16 years at this point.
There's a whole war with the Yippies and the wizard Yippee. Yes, the wizard Yippee likes to cause chaos, and the tall Yippies are the only ones that are able to fight back.
There is the one with the buff Jack. I can post that with Dex, but this is the one where like he comes up to a guy and goes, "You ever had Jack in the Box?" Like, no, and he just fucking beats the shit out of him and makes him eat it. Jack in the Box is wild.
Well,
you can always get Kusa to make a plushie.
I actually have like 3 different Kusa crochet things.
Yeah.
One is the
I was one of the first people to get like a Kusa like commission, And
Same.
then she got stolen at Anime Expo and nobody would return her. So I had to get a replacement.
I got you that replacement if I remember correctly.
You did. I just hope whoever stole the original is happy with themselves.
I don't think they stole it. I think like it fell. She probably fell out of your pocket, and then somebody just didn't return her.
They had a lost and found.
They did. I remember you telling me about that.
And that the lost and found every day.
Yeah, I had to go for your lost child every single day.
Yep. And I was upset about that. Also, Wolf Spain for 2, Wizard Yippee equals Magic Man from Adventure Time.
I've never seen Adventure Time. I need to. I've been told that Adventure Time is all right.
Yeah, so I sent it to you. It's pretty good.
I saw. I'm not gonna play it on stream though.
Yeah, it's fine. I sent it to Occo as well. Occo will enjoy it.
I'll take a look.
Look, chat, if you guys end up getting a Mizu makeship,
Oh,
I
that
do
one.
not want to know what you do with it.
I
I know
Mine
somebody's
will-
going to.
Mine would be as big as a Pippa plush, just so people have the option.
I have the officer cap, I don't have it as a toggle.
I have it
don't
too.
Toggle either.
I
just
have a better
it as
toggle than Occo.
Oh, you probably do, yeah.
What's your toggle?
Well, he's wearing it right now.
Oh, let me look over. There's a delay on the stream. Oh, I see it. My toggle just takes off that and that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I had the best toggle. Hold up. Where is it?
A bag.
There it is. No.
Oh,
What do
you
you think?
have one for me? Your
I do actually.
girlfriend,
I have-
boyfriend?
I have to do a crazy amount of reloading for this, and I can't do it in collab, so I can only set up one at a time.
That's fair.
There you go, chat.
That's fair.
This is how I mark people.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 3, Royan. Yes. Do you guys like the shirt, chat? You like the
I
fit?
bought a Yippee. Thank you. And I'll be honest, if the Yippee doesn't succeed, I'm fairly confident in it. But if it doesn't succeed, I'm sure that there's other ways for me to get a Yippee plushie. Maybe I'll just start with Kusa. Just be like, hey, Kusa, please make this for me.
And yes, I can wear the hoodie and keep it on. Also, I can turn off my hair. Womp, 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 womp.
Fine, chat. I'll get
Yeah,
rid of
Alex.
I'll get rid of the Opie.
Oh,
What else do
you're
I
the
do?
best.
The no pie toggle.
I have a lot of weird things in here I can actually do that I never do. And my smug cat faces.
Is Super Saiyan 3 Royan as useless as Super Saiyan 3?
Whoa.
Brutal.
Super Saiyan 3
Is that brutal?
peak.
I have no idea. I'm trying to remember.
Crying.
I'm missing the toggles.
That is a wow, that is a crying toggle right there.
That is
mine?
a proper ugly cry.
Yeah, I have an ugly cry, yeah.
Which one is
It's
mine?
sad.
Is the angry one. The blushy one. There it is.
Oh. Hey, Occo, do you want to see the light of my eyes go out?
What?
I can make the light in my eyes go out.
Oh.
Don't need this, but I have it. I can turn. So doing my jacket, right? I can turn my back hair on and off.
Okay.
I can wheel. I'm sure that one's for. But yeah, I can turn my hair on and off because the hoodie breaks a lot.
Yeah, I
It used to
figured it
break.
would.
It
Collar
used to
on
break.
Mizu
So,
nude. Did you guys not know I have a collar?
see, chat. You guys don't draw Mizu all the time like I do, so you don't realize that he has
A leather choker.
Yeah, I'm very aware of it because I look back at Mizu's stuff. I'm like, oh, there's a choker here, right?
People
I spent
often big things people forget. They forget the choker. They forget my hair ornament, and some of them just completely ignore the fishnet. It's just,
Okay, as someone that I look at them, I'm like, those are the three things I have to fucking remember every time. Hey, it's better than what the people forget. People just refuse to draw my jacket.
people refuse to draw my jacket.
Some people
People
forget
are-
that I have glasses.
I don't.
Like
who else?
when my first model came around, she didn't have glasses, and when Ari drew the second one, I was like, Ari, don't forget she has glasses.
The one thing shockingly people don't forget is my hairpin.
That's a little
But the
gator.
contrast color, well, the contrast is very powerful. Oh, people also never want to draw my bag.
I mean, bags are hard to draw, I guess.
They're not. If I'm asking for like a chest up, all you have to do is draw the strap. Also, look how bouncy it is. I'm not
That's
super
good.
bouncy. It's Steve's bag. I have all the pins on it. For
There's a lot
Saba,
of pins.
it's Henya, Suwako, the fighting game fist. Technically it's not Saba. It was Gura and Sumi, my mama.
I have 2 big bags. I don't know what you're talking about, chat.
Yeah, Occo's
Yeah,
flat
right
as a
there.
board.
Night,
I
at
can-
least.
Oh, and I can do that.
Is there anything
I-
else y'all want to touch on before we dip out?
I've been watching a
Well-
lot of Nostalgia Critic.
Bunny IU is back.
Was that last week that she said she was coming back and people got mad at her?
Yeah, she like made an announcement today about it. And people got mad at her. I'm trying to look over. I imagine you're not that interested in the Turkey Tom stuff.
Yeah, Occo will touch on the Turkey Tom stuff later.
It depends, because like the problem with the Turkey Tom stuff is there's no evidence. There's just somebody saying that he did things that are very similar to a lot of the things that Destiny did, and that's it. There is like no actual substance. There is very few pictures that actually like are of merit. But right now, the commentary community, or not really the commentary community, but like the commentary community within the commentary community that nobody pays attention to, they're all treating this like it's the end of Turkey Tom. And it's just like, guys, like, obviously we're going to read it, we're going to laugh at it, but like, I see no reason for this to be like treated seriously, because there is nothing. There is just the word of 1, maybe 2 people. And that's honestly about it, honestly. But yeah, I will probably talk about it tomorrow. Maybe more stuff will be out by then that will be worth talking about. Outside of that, did you guys hear that Mythic talent got scammed?
No, that's funny.
Okay, so this is more of just like I'll explain it very briefly. So, Extra Emily, who is a female thought streamer, came out on stream and admitted that she did 0 research into a thing that she was promoting. And what she was promoting was this like show that was supposed to be a game show where you had to enter for the chance to participate in this game show. Like there was you had to pay to get an emote pack, and then you're entered into a drawing. And when you're entered into the drawing, you have the chance to win and get on the show. Or you could be an artist and submit art to the show. And nobody really knows a lot of the details around like how that would work, because the show is gone now. Like the moment that Extra Emily was like, I've done no research into this, Mythic just handed me this and said for me to read it, and I just decided to read it. And the minute she said that, the entire show disappeared. The website is gone, the Twitter is gone, the TikTok is gone. All of the social media was wiped from the internet. And the only people that know about what this show is supposed to be are the talent managers over at Mythic and the people that were supposed to make these posts. So nobody really knows what it was and what was going on. It was allegedly supposed to be on Amazon TV, but like nobody knows what's going on. And I kind of like talked about it with somebody that was in Mythic, and I was just like, listen, my thought and opinion of this is there's two scenarios. It sounds sus, like it might be a scam, but like I don't necessarily think it's Mythic's fault, because maybe they were given legit details behind the scene, or legit sounding details behind the scene, or they were incompetent and didn't like do their due diligence, which is also a possibility. But like now people are like, wait, what the fuck is this? And why was a whole bunch of talent from Mythic like gonna promote this when allegedly the talent themselves didn't do any research? And the other thing that was kind of weird is it showed up on Livestream Fails. You guys know the Livestream Fails subreddit. Well, the Livestream Fails subreddit was also promoting it and saying that they were going to be a part of it. And that's why Extra Emily got skeeved out. She's like, I don't want anything to do with live stream fails. And so she was kind of skeeved out by that as well. So it was just a lot of weirdness, you know? So nobody really knows what's going on. Some of the stuff surrounding how you got onto the show sounded kind of scuffed to people, but there's no details. And the fact that it just disappeared was weird.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't disappear, it would be a little bit different. Like I told the person that was in Mythic, I was just like, listen, I'm not going to say Mythic did wrong, but the fact that it disappeared makes me wonder what the fuck they were signing their talents up for.
Yeah.
That's the only other thing like that I thought was interesting or worth talking about.
Occo, that's always the requirement for sweepstakes. It needs a free way to participate. Otherwise, the government gets involved as it's an illegal lottery.
Oh, I know that. Like there was two ways to enter. The first way to enter was you bought an emote pack, and then you were entered in to win after you bought that. Second way is you had to be an artist or some sort of contributor that makes things, and you had to submit something that way. And my assumption is that was the quote-unquote free way. And the problem is, I'm sure there's more details that would have been shared.
That would kind of be paid labor.
What I probably would have been. The problem is because there is so much shit that was just like wiped. I am only going based off of what was recovered, and there was only like select screenshots. So I don't even know if there was like more ways to enter and to win, but that's all that like we had access to. And all I'm going to say is it just looks weird that it was all scrubbed away from the internet and nobody can see it anymore. It's just like, what the fuck is being hidden right now? Like what crypto scam where it was just averted is my question.
Did you guys already talk about Mother's Basement? That's more of a my show thing, but I can bring it up if you guys are curious.
What's Mother's Basement?
Mother's Basement is a really annoying anime anti-tuber account that a lot of people don't like, and you might know him as Jeff Thu.
Never heard of that.
Though, however the fuck you pronounce.
Jeff Thu, professional shitbag.
Yeah, Jeff Thu. So he was going like semi-viral again today, because he always is, because somebody was talking about subtitles, as we do in the anime community, subs and dubs. Somebody said it's not the job of a dub to subjectively improve the material it's been given. It's simply supposed to convey the material in a different language, and this example utterly fails to do that. And Mother's Basement replies, no, that's the job of subtitles. The job of a dub is to sell the given material to a new market by making whatever subjective improvements or changes that market demands, which Funny's Dragon Ball Z dub succeeded at spectacularly. Everyone loves the Ghost Stories dub for a reason.
Oh, God.
No, they don't.
Nobody loves the Ghost Stories dub, and if you're saying that you do, you're fucking lying.
It's a
That thing
funny
was
meme
shit.
once, and it's not even that funny.
I think it was funny because it was my kind of humor. The problem is, it was more funny when I didn't know the entire story behind it was just a flat-out lie.
Yeah, it's funny the first time, like I said, but then you learn about it, and it's like, oh, now it's just depressing.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And you get no joy out of it.
And so
I
people were
love it
kind
when
of
people
shitting
try
on
to
him
come
because they
back.
were like, everybody knows the Ghost Stories dub is shit. Why would you even, like, bring it up? Like, everybody loves it. Well, they did until everybody learned the story behind it. And slowly over time, people have been like, Ghost Stories sub is ground zero for shitty localizers.
Yeah. It's like people like to bring up like the old Yu-Gi-Oh dub. Like, no, the Yu-Gi-Oh dub,
Well, it's made for kids.
well, 4 kids happened. And don't get me wrong, the funny meme of the Shadow Realm, it's memed on. But it's like, it's the same thing like the Jelly Donuts thing. We don't like it, we make fun of it. And I remember people trying to defend the Ace Attorney one as well. It's like, people don't like it, they make fun of it because it's so fucking bad.
What was the Ace Attorney one? Remind me.
So Ace Attorney is a weird situation because everything in Ace Attorney is a pun. The problem with puns is they really do not transcend languages because it's all wordplay. So if you actually play Ace Attorney in different languages, typically it reads literally nothing like the Japanese version. And that's because they basically turned all the puns into like American puns or French puns or stuff like that. And the thing is, it's hard to complain about that. You know what I mean?
No, I know, because it's like that is one of those situations where it's like I can kind of understand that, and where it's just like if you had the original meaning, yeah, I can understand some people being pissed because they don't like how it's translated. I get that.
The pun just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
There is the one meme where I think he's eating, they're eating sushi. He's like, enjoy your hamburger. And it's like, wait, what?
They're not eating hamburgers, though.
Yeah, here it is. I found it. Yeah, they're like fully in Japan. And this is one like I think the Apollo Justice games. When they're talking about, I'm just DMing it to you.
I've heard Apollo Justice is specifically bad. I could be wrong.
It's specifically worse about it.
I heard
think
nothing but
it was
complaints about
Occo.
Apollo Justice.
I haven't played it, so.
No, so it's not that JP humor and American humor doesn't match. It's that Ace Attorney is specifically puns, which is wordplay. And you can't one-to-one translate wordplay because our words don't sound the same as they sound in Japanese. So if you just one-to-one translate it, it's like, that just sounds weird. Why did you say that?
Oh, right. I remember it. It's the meme is it takes place in California, quote unquote, but everything like architecture and everything is just Japan.
Japanese. And there's no Japantown in Los Angeles.
And so they call it
Chinatown.
Japanifornia.
That's
It's just one of those things where it's like it's made fun of because it's so stupid, right?
Yeah.
But it's not made fun of because people actually like it. It's a meme in the community because, like I said, but that's the same as like Jelly Donut. It's the same as God, the fucking 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh! The Shadow Realm. Which don't get me wrong, the Shadow Realm is fucking hilarious.
To be fair, people kind of like the idea of the Shadow Realm.
No, that one actually still works because you are just killing people still.
Also, nobody
they're
calls him
just murdering
Satoshi.
people.
Everybody calls him Ash.
Yeah.
Although I do have to admit, they did change his name into a pun.
Ash Ketchum.
Yeah.
What's his mom's name
This
again?
was one that people are complaining about recently. Is there was a new game not a new game. There was a remake of an old game that was being talked about, or an old series, and somebody was really complaining because they had changed the name of one of the main characters into an STD pun.
Oh my god!
They changed her name to
What?
SDD.
Yeah.
ESTYDEE.
That's weird.
And her original name wasn't a pun. It was just a regular Japanese name. But for some reason in English, they changed her name to SDD.
Why?
Nobody
one
knows.
That's weird, though. That's really weird. I'm sorry. That's weird.
Agreed.
Yeah, everybody thought it was weird. I mean, it's one of those things where now that people are more cognizant of localization, and now that we have more ways to translate things, people are kind of going back over old stuff from back in the day and realizing that a lot of people that were, quote unquote localizers, no idea what the fuck they were doing, or they just didn't care. Like, quite frankly.
4Kid, I think the reason why people are less angry at 4Kids is because they knew exactly what they were doing.
Well, people knew that all the changes in 4Kids were for kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I had somebody complain about this to me when I was talking about it. They're like, so, 4Kids just censored the crap out of One Piece because they thought it was cringe. It's like, no, they removed Sanji's cigarette because they thought it promoted smoking to kids.
Yeah.
They removed the guns because they thought it promoted, violence to kids.
Despite the swords and beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, if you look at every change like 4Kids made to a show, it was either to Americanize something or to remove violence, drugs, or tobacco. There was never like we're just gonna randomly change this scene because fuck this scene. It was, this guy's got cigarettes, we don't want the kids to have cigarettes. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe in the Japanese version. I think they specifically said hell at a couple
and they
points.
changed it.
Anything that was
Shadow
hell
Realm.
got changed by 4Kids.
Yeah. I
That
think
makes sense.
that's right. Hiffle came from Hiffle.
Bandit
changed
Keith
that.
just had like psychic gun powers, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the two goons pointing at Kaiba.
Yeah. Like it was cringe stuff, but people weren't as mad about it because they're like, I know that they removed it to try and make it child appropriate because they
Which
saw
is
anime
what they
as
had to
like
do.
for children.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus now they're doing it to shove.
It's political bullshit.
I mean, technically you can look at the old one as, but no, it was literally just, hey, kids don't need to be. A 5-year-old does not need to be watching a person smoke and then thinking it's cool.
No, for sure. Nah, I think we can agree with that.
I think if Sanji was a villain, he would have been allowed to keep his cigarette. And I know somebody's going to say, what about Smoker? Smoker's cigarettes were removed because he was smoking like 12 of them.
Bro had like 8 stogies in his mouth at once.
Even though he was a villain, his were removed because it was excessive. I think if Sanji was like one person and he was a villain, they would have let him keep the cigarette.
Yeah, but Sanji was on screen a lot.
He was a hero, and they didn't want to be like, the hero for the kids is a smoker.
No, yeah, that makes sense. It's just like there's sometimes when you see that kind of shit, it's like, okay, I understand why you did this, even though I'm still not
and
a big
his
fan
name
of
was
it.
his name
His name's Chaser, which back in the day had no other meanings. Today means something slightly different.
It depends on which group of people you're talking about.
Normal people don't care.
You see that the studio behind One Punch Man Season 3 gave Zombie Man the 4-Kid Sanji treatment and replaced his cig with a lollipop. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with One Punch Man Season 3, but they've heavily censored violence. Like, extremely.
Well, they've
They
always
used AI too.
He's Zombie Man in the is a just in
Granted, it can't be as
actual
bad
gore
as it
fest.
was in the book. But
because
it's so heavily toned down, you can't even tell what they're doing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
I'm not defending it.
there's the one like B-class hero girl that stops a rock from crushing a dude, and for some reason they just removed the dude, so she's just eating a rock for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know who was like, this is a great idea. She's just randomly stopping a rock when she could just move out of the
Why?
way. The whole point was she was saving somebody.
I think modern anime is just kind of fucked right now, just a little bit. It's the old shit. It's just like, you know, when we talk about Mr. Beast and how much of a tourist he is, and like, oh, why is he a tourist? It's just like, because all of the shit that he likes is like, it's okay, but it's like nobody. I don't know.
We talked about this. Literally every single thing on Mr. Beast's list is a top most popular anime. At least it was at the time it came out. If you
It's all on Netflix.
If you searched a most popular anime list, almost everything in his list would pop up in it.
That is hilarious, though, to think.
There was a couple in there, I think, that were.
Nope, every single one of them would pop up on a most popular anime list. The only thing he had on there that was remotely
is popular.
The only thing that was remotely niche on his list is an anime that's been running for like 50 years. In which case, I don't think
I will
that's
say,
fair.
I will give credit to the fact that he did watch Code Geass, meaning it wasn't like, yes, he's a normie, but I couldn't call him strictly a tourist. I'd call him a normie, though, for a heartbeat, but I also don't care.
Kindred brought this up with me. You know how I know that he probably watched at least some of that, and he is prime normie anime watcher if he did?
Yeah.
Because he had given his Mal list to like a anime Anituber at one point for them to review because they were reviewing a bunch of different big YouTubers lists. And he gave a Kamega Kill a 10.
No.
Is that bad?
That
the Kamega Kill is a shit show of an anime.
The manga's okay. The anime is terrible.
Here, I explained this to my chat. Let me explain it to Occo real quick so Occo can get like the breadth of why people hate it so much. It's the first anime is the first episode of the anime is a really slow build up of these 3 friends going to this city to try and make some money to send it back to their hometown. And there's like a small undercurrent of something is wrong, but you don't really ever see it. And eventually the 3 split up, and the main character we're following basically gets adopted by a rich family to like be like a bodyguard or like a playmate for their daughter, sort of. So he just kind of goes along with it because it's, you know, it's working. Until the main characters of the series show up, called Night Raid, and they just start slaughtering everybody in the mansion. And that's where like things kind of take a turn. And we still don't really understand what's happening until he brings the daughter outside trying to protect her and gets stopped by the Night Raid people. And they open up the family's barn in the backyard to show that the family has been kidnapping adventurers that come into the city and just torturing the shit out of them for fun.
What the fuck?
And they explain, like, we as Night Raid have been going around killing people because they are these people. They treat the lower classes like they're worthless. They torture them for fun. And what sets off the main character is he sees that one of his friends, who's a girl that he came with, is in the barn and is basically like had her whole body like mutilated. And he turns to the girl he's been with this whole time, and she just breaks down and she's like, I was so pissed at her because her hair is so perfect and it's not fair. Why isn't my hair that perfect? And he's like, you mutilated my friend because of her hair? So he steps up, kills the rich girl, and it's, you know, it's calming down. It's, you know, we've had this really big build up, and now we've had the big reveal of the shit that's going on in this city. So where do we go next? The Night Raid people swoop in, give them a slap on the back, and they do some anime slapstick and start cracking jokes. And it's like, fucking,
the tone 180 is so off. The manga's a bit better about it because they have a bit of it where they're like a couple chapters of it, and then he eventually gets like the quote unquote older brother character that he kind of gets attached to dies. And that's like chapter like 10, by the way. It's super early on. And so like the tone goes from like all the time. Actually, it is better genuinely in the manga.
It's super pumped up action to somebody getting their head cut off and displayed on a pike, and everybody is talking about how sad and heartbroken they are, to people cracking jokes. And it's like, you have no clue what you're doing.
It's very jarring. Don't get me wrong. I think S-Death is the best thing that came out of that.
Oh, that's where S-Death comes from? Okay.
Yes, that's where S-Death came from.
Okay.
Like I said,
she's the big
I
bad.
think the manga genuinely handles it better than the anime.
Yeah, Kendra's right. Everybody gets their backstory the same episode they died.
Yeah, it's also that's happening. Yeah. If a character getting a backstory, you know they're fucked. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, they're dead this episode.
Yeah, they're either dead in this little section or arc or whatever. But yeah, that's
the only interesting thing Akame ga Kill did was the main character ends up not actually being the main character by the end of it. But it's so in your face that it's like, this wasn't even clever. I could have seen this coming, basically.
That's weird.
It's the most interesting thing you did, and it's not interesting.
The most interesting thing about that character is the fact that S-Death for some reason liked him.
Yeah, it's obsessed with him even.
I am of the opinion that the manga is most of the time just better than the anime. So if I'm ever interested, I'll just read the manga.
Sometimes. So I really like Jujutsu Kaisen manga, but the anime I think is such a good adaptation. Mm-hmm. It's how you should do an adaptation. It ain't perfect because there's some things that I disagree with. But for example, there's some extra scenes like, the fights are a lot better. There's a scene where I think it's not Toji, but it's one of the main characters. They're 2v1ing a dude, and there's a scene where like he has fantasies about like his idol waifu, and the way it works is it'll cut off to little bits of scenes that'll show his whole fantasy sequence of it. And that's just not in the manga, but it's like a whole 3-minute clip of him having like an anime fighting montage with his waifu that she showed up at random and he starts cross-dressing with her as they're just wailing on the villain. But in reality, all he does is use his power once and just swap places with him. It's so fucking funny though.
But yeah, that's how people
it's
knew
not
that he was definitely a normie. He gave Akame ga Kill a 10, and it's an absolute shit show.
I mean, it sounds like a shit show. That's fair.
It is such a shit show
the first episode
that I knew after the first episode it was going to be garbage, and I didn't watch any more of it.
Yeah. I read that whole
Really?
manga. I read that whole ass manga.
It is so
I read
obvious
it
that it is
on
going to be
date.
bad, you know, by the end of page 1.
I kept up that manga the whole because I wanted to watch that trash fire. That was what.
Yeah.
There are some trash fires that just go that way.
So
you know?
because I think I started reading it when there was like 40 chapters out, so I got to just
Binge it.
speed run through a lot of like just the trash beginning, because it kind of figures itself out by the ending of like the manga, where it's like, oh, we're just being serious now. There's a couple gags here and there, but they're like one panel things, and they're in a completely unserious situations, right?
I don't know how
There's a
Akame
scene-
ga Kill ends, but
I know.
the ultimate goal that they
Okay.
have realistically cannot end well, because what are you really going to do? You're going to kill the king and his advisors, and you're going to drop the whole country into like political turmoil from which it will never recover.
right.
Can I say one of the aspects of the ending?
Go for it. I'm not going to watch it.
I don't care.
Esdeath essentially starts causing an ice age in the city.
No, I know that
And
part.
so
The main character dies with Esdeath.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, they die together. It's the
She
quote unquote
freezes
main
them
character
together.
isn't even the main character.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
you
it's sort
have,
of the
like,
black-haired lolly girl.
yeah. So she has a sister as well. And there's another version of the main character who's essentially identical to the main character, but was working for the nobles. It's like you two are the same fucking person, same powers, same abilities.
Is Esdeath like a good character, or is she a
No,
bad guy?
no.
Esdeath-
Okay, that's kind of what I thought.
Esdeath's entire thing is she believes might makes right.
Oh, okay.
And when-
then it's
so
kind of
That's
like
not even like a
horrible.
sort of thing to her character. She is explicitly believes in a society where might makes right. It is like a weird political take.
Also, her whole thing is when the reason, the MC becomes like a dragon, and then like his their special MacGuffin abilities literally is corrupting him the entire time. And so like the other version, the 2.0, the main character is just, mine's just better because it doesn't fucking do that to me.
In the manga,
It's
the
just
main character
better.
lives and has babies with his love interest. Look, if he didn't fall in love with Esdeath, he did it wrong.
I think he did like her a bit. I remember there were scenes of them because they were stuck on an island at one point. And it was actually a genuinely tense scene of him trying to get away from her while stuck on this island with her. It was
Well, she's
actually
just trying to have his babies.
that's all she was trying to do. Is like, we're stuck here together, and she knew damn well they weren't stuck there. She knew exactly where they were. That was funny because it made sense. Because that's just fucking crazy.
I mean, that makes sense based off of the way I saw some people roleplay her. She sounded kind of crazy.
I'm just
Yeah.
telling you, I would have sold out those night raid assholes day one.
In a heartbeat. I mean, for Esdeath, it was funny because like whole Esdeath might make right. The only reason she even noticed him is because she made everybody do a there was like the king was like, you really need to find a husband. You're getting pretty old. I think she's like 19 or 20. I think she's like 20.
Damn, that's brutal.
And she's like, I guess you're right. And so she like, we'll hold a comp tournament to see who's strong enough to be my mate. So she fucking. It's so stupid. I love it though. It's a fun trash fire.
Yeah.
But it's a
I think the
trash fire.
manga is
Anybody
more-
who rated it a 10 is a retard.
No, it's the
So-
greatest. It's the best 5 out of 10 you'll ever read.
So,
manga.
long story
The manga.
short, Mr. Beast is a normie, and
Yeah.
Marshall was correct in calling him a normie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Assuming his list is real and he's actually watched all of that, it's an extremely normie take.
I will say this thing. I know he watched Naruto because so remember he did a long time ago, he did like a counting video where he counted to like a super high number.
Yes, I remember that.
He was watching Naruto while doing that. That's why he
Well,
did it.
I mean, yeah, that I do believe. I do believe that.
No. He had a whole interview about it where he's like, the only reason I did that is because I wasn't being productive while wanting to be obsessed with watching Naruto. Because Naruto is an engaging show, right?
I have not seen Naruto. I refuse to watch any of the big 3 shows that are just way too long for me.
Naruto at least ends. Naruto and Bleach have ended at least.
Eventually.
And then it started back up.
You don't read Boruto. Just don't bother. It doesn't need to be read. Just
I've
end
heard-
with
I've-
Naruto. You don't have to watch it or read it. It's long. I get it.
All I will say is I have not seen it. I have seen plenty of NTR of it, so that's telling me that the show is bad.
Oh, I
Fair.
have to say this. So this was something that threw me off of the Mr. Beast list, and me and Kendra talked about this because we could not for the life of us figure out where it came from. But one of the anime he has listed on his list is Koi no Katachi. And for me, Kendra immediately knew what it was. For me, no idea. And I didn't have any idea because nobody in English calls it Koi no Katachi. Literally nobody. It's not listed anywhere. I have no idea where he picked up the Japanese name for this. It's called A Silent Voice. It's the anime about the deaf girl.
That's so funny.
And he listed it in his list as Koi no Katachi. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. I've never heard anyone use the Japanese name for it in my life.
Just like I'm as anime as they get, and I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, that's like what I was thinking. Is like I feel like he looked this up and that he included the name of it in Japanese to
cool.
try and sound like he was more in tune with anime than he was. Never heard anybody call it Koi no Katachi. You don't count, Azahara. You're weird.
It's no one. I can't. That is a very. I wouldn't call it a normie movie, but it is normie enough because it's popular enough. It's just popular.
And everybody calls
Yeah.
it Silent
Good, though.
Voice.
Yeah, it's a good ass movie.
It's one of the
Don't get me wrong.
because there's a few anime where you will use the Japanese name just because it sounds better or because it like rolls off the tongue really good. Granted, Koi no Katachi sounds good in my opinion, but everybody just calls it Silent Voice.
You know, I just wish he dropped something like No Game No Life on there. I would be like fucking Kino. Kino.
Monogatari,
dropped-
No Game No Life.
If he
God, just
dropped
put-
D Grayman or Fooly Cooley, I'd be like, all right.
It's
fair
kind of
enough.
normie
Yeah,
these
if
days,
it-
but God, just drop fucking Yumi Nikki on there.
If he said,
I wouldn't
there's-
call that normie anymore. That was. It was like it was. I don't think it was like the shock anime of the time.
Yeah, but it was
And then-
well known enough. You know what? I would have given him anime points if he would have put Boku no Pico on there.
Oh gosh.
Actually, though, yeah, great
I have
teacher.
a feeling maybe he
Onigawa.
has seen Boku no Pico. He just didn't list it because he's too
No,
pussy.
because here's the thing: Boku no Pico was a thing before anime was kind of mainstream. Mr. Beast actually said the day he
Marini.
like started, or the year he started watching anime, he is a COVID weeb.
Oh yeah, that
He
yeah,
started
no,
well
yeah,
after
his
the
first-
Boku no Pico
His
shock
first
thing
anime
happened.
was Naruto. His first anime was Naruto.
Because he said he's like, I've been watching anime since 2019.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, he's a COVID
He's well after the Boku no Pico like was a shock thing you sent around to people.
I remember when I was a missionary and I was asking some friends because I was like, oh, I haven't seen a whole lot of anime. This was back when the only animes I had watched was like Magica Madoka. And I was like, hey guys, could you tell me which animes that you think I would like when I get home? This is the animes I've seen. A bunch of dudes just put Boku no Pico in there. And I'm like, I have no idea what anime this is. I found out when I got home and I was like, okay, they probably didn't want me to look this up. And I'm kind of pissed off that they suggested this.
Hey, Occo.
Still haven't
Those are
watched
told-
it, by the way.
We call those real friends.
None of them talked to me after the mission, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's fair because none of them were really worth talking to, honestly.
Okay, fair enough.
Most of them sucked. They lied about most of the missionaries I knew. They lied about like actually belief in Christ. All of them were just stat chasers, and some of them smoked weed, which.
So
I
I'll
don't
be
care.
honest, Azahara, I think he put Steins Gate on there just because he heard about it. That's the thing. Some of the stuff on his list, I do not believe he watched. I believe he heard about them. So he slapped them in there. Because he's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is a lot of people talk about this. I need to include this.
Watch Bible Black. I know what Bible Black is about too, but I would watch Bible Black.
What do you
before I
mean?
would
It's
watch
about
it.
a
That's
Christian
me too.
Bible study at a high school.
That's Mizu's first anime.
It is.
Is it
Second
really?
is School Days.
Was that really your first anime?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
First
What do you
anime
mean?
was Bible Black, and second was School Days, so nice boat. And then third was probably in or around To Love Ru, which To Love Ru was really good. I love To Love Ru.
I haven't seen To Love Ru. I just know that a lot of people really like it. That's
To
the
Love
one
Ru
with the
is
lolly
great.
girl. That's the one with the lolly girl. That's like a weapon, right?
That's you're thinking of
To Love Ru is
Black
big
Cat, but-
titties.
Well, I know it's
Aren't-
big titties, but wasn't the girl like? Isn't she like a demon or something, and she has to kill somebody?
You might be thinking
yeah,
of
that's
Golden
her.
Darkness.
It's
It is Gold
possible.
Darkness. It is Gold
Listen,
Darkness.
I am not an anime tourist,
She's not
but
the
there's also a
point
lot
of
of
the series. The point of the series is Ru, who's Lala Devaluke.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a
would-
tourist, but there's a lot of anime I just haven't seen.
I was gonna say Black Cat. The character of Eve is her name, wasn't that? Golden Darkness was based off Eve.
Chat, I
From that
always
platform.
say that the modern day Boku no Pico should be Happy Sugar Life.
True.
And because there's no porn in Happy Sugar Life, you can actually recommend it to more people.
Mizu just hates people.
I liked
True.
Happy Sugar Life. I thought it was great. And I think it's the perfect tourist gatekeeper anime.
What's it about?
It does.
It's
Yes.
about a obviously pink-haired anime girl who is obviously a teenager who adopts a runaway little girl and decides that she loves her. Also, she is a yandere serial killer. Not the little girl, the pink-haired anime girl is.
Oh, is she the one that like I see all of the yandere memes made about?
It could be.
no,
Most of the time,
you're-
it's Yume Nikki that's for that one.
No, yeah, Yume.
Mizu. It's not Yume Nikki. It's Mirai Nikki.
Whatever.
Yumi Nikki is the
Mirai
weird
Nikki
indie-
could be Elfen Lied, specifically the scenes when she gets her memories back.
Mizu's tourism was showing. Don't worry, chat.
Shut up. I only watched a little bit of that one. All I remember
It
is that
wasn't that good.
All
It
I-
wasn't good.
all I remember is it ends with them like recreating the world twice.
First of all, we call it Future Diaries. Get it right.
It's only
For those who don't
important
know,
because she's the original Yandere. Well, not the original. She's the one
She
that was in all the original
popularized
memes.
it. She popularized Yandere.
She was in all the memes, so she is, all intents and purposes, the original. Nobody actually remembered what the fuck happened in that show. Other
do.
than, I think, the one scene when they're shooting at each other with actual rifles in a fucking
I remember,
convenience store.
unfortunately, everything that went on that show. I read that manga twice.
Lane is good. I've heard a lot of people talk about Lane.
Serious Experiment Lane's really good. Chat, if you haven't, go read D. Grayman. I will shill it to the end of fucking time.
Chat,
It
the
is my
reason I
favorite.
recommend Happy Sugar Life is not just the lolicon, it's the violence. Because it
It's a
throws
great-
people
it's a-
off.
It's a great bait and switch anime because it starts off like
Yeah.
a slice of life, right?
Yeah. So you get your full experience, you get a little bit of slice of life, then you get a little bit of friendly lolicon, then you get a bunch of murder and burning people alive.
And then you have a weird investigation.
And then you
No,
yeah.
D. Grayman hasn't ended, and if you're asking that question, you already know the answer. It'll never fucking end.
Neither will One Piece.
Neither
No, see,
will
one-
One Piece.
I'm
No, no,
telling
no,
you,
we're
there's
in, like,
nothing
the-
in the One Piece. It's never gonna end.
It's
Hey,
just about
he is-
friendship. It's like
no, he's
My
confirmed
Little
it's not
Pony.
friendship. Oda has in fact confirmed it's not friendship.
He's confirmed the One Piece is a physical item with physical things in it.
Mizu, I need you to ban someone for me. I need you to ban Crazy Fearless. They're wrong. Their opinion is wrong about D. Grayman.
No, I don't ban anybody.
I'm doing it. If I ever catch them, I'm banning them on my side. If I ever see them.
Psychopaths 2 was kind of shit. It's a random opinion, but I have that one.
The only people that think D. Grayman is mid are people that have not actually read or watched D. Grayman. I mean, don't watch D.
One Piece
Grayman.
is a Tamagotchi.
Yo, actually though,
I would be pissed off because Tamagotchi.
I could never keep those things alive.
I'll ban you though.
I've never played with the Tamagotchi, but I have played with the little Stickman cubes that, like, the more you stick together, the more adventures they go on. I thought
They
those
can't
were kinda
die.
Cool. No, that's as close as it got.
Tamagotchis, you go to bed, you wake up, it's fucking dead, and you have to start over again.
Yeah. I never
What's
had a
the one?
Tamagotchi.
What's the one artist that does the really cute like pixels furry drawings that has his Tamagotchi live for 900 days now?
I have no idea.
Is it
Oh,
Kevin or Kara or something?
I'd be pissed if she dies before finishing it. I feel like she's probably got like a berserk manifesto in the back that is like how to finish it quickly.
Her health has been a lot better. She's been posting on Instagram more, and I'm super happy she's having a good time with her husband.
What about recommending horrendous anime? I think everybody who's a gamer needs to watch Sword Art Online, the Gun Gale one, the Death Gun one.
I need to add that to my list. I
It's
haven't
so
seen any
fucking
Sword
bad.
Art.
If you know anything about video games.
Oh, what
Well,
is?
Then you'll have to show it to me. Add it to the list. Hunter
Mizu,
x
can we play-
Hunter.
Mizu, can we play a bad video game together?
Depends. You know, like, it's got to be fun bad. It can't be like, wow, I hate my life bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Well,
fun.
Gun Gale Online was the name of the game. I don't remember what the actual name of the season was. It might have been the name of the season, too.
Actually, Mizu, can we play the greatest video game ever together?
Depends.
Which one?
It's called Vanquished by Platinum Games.
I will consider it.
Mizu, it's a 4-hour. Okay. Imagine if like Bayonetta was a third-person shooter.
Oh gosh. Just a third-person shooter?
Oh no!
like-
It is the character action game of third-person shooters. It is the single greatest 4-hour game I've ever played in my life.
Is the character
I'm gonna
still
be
technically
honest.
naked and only covered by their clothes?
Sure.
Well, now I feel like you're lying to me.
It's essentially the best like action summer movie you'll ever play. It's every trope you could ever think of in a game, and it's made by Platinum Games, and no one in their life understands this game, and Scum made me play, and it's so fucking good.
No,
And
Don
I-
Hacho. The problem isn't that Kirito chooses the sword class in a game about guns. The fact is that Kirito chooses the lightsaber class in a game about guns, and somebody tells him that literally no other human being in the world has picked the lightsaber class, which we know is a fucking lie, because if you make a game that has lightsabers in it, half your population has the lightsaber. Because it's a fucking lightsaber. Pisses me
Wolfsbane,
off.
D.
I hate
Grayman
it.
is still going, yes, because she had health problems plus a lot of like publishing issues, but she has since done that, fixed that. She had a lot of health issues are kind of there, but she can work at her own pace now. So we're getting chapters very slowly, but we are getting them, and we are in the final arc, I believe. We're in the
Also,
final
Ricky
stretch.
Kawahara has reused rape as a villain motivator like 5 times now.
We're still. That's still Sword Art, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. you
In
explaining
order,
that to
his
me.
villains are I Forgot, Rape, Murder Rape, and wide scale like sex slavery rape.
And rapes.
Yeah.
Means you don't forget the rape.
Yeah. It's just boring. He doesn't know how to write a villain.
Yeah,
He's an idiot.
But D. Grayman is very good. You should read it. And yes, that's a bad villain. And Mizu worked with Vanquish. And by we, I mean I'm gonna watch you play it. I just want to sit there and squeal with you for it.
I could sit down and I could rant about Sword Art Online for hours because I fucking hate it.
Well, maybe you should show it to me and then we can rant about it on camera.
I'm a big Blazing Saddle fan. Best movie ever made. It's my favorite movie.
Oh, Tuesday, hopefully this Tuesday, I am doing some ranting about Fire Emblem with Espiritu
Let's go.
Nice. Congratulations.
because I hate new Fire Emblem
Oh.
as well.
Oh, Mizu, did you get my movie recommendation for movie night?
I did. I'll have to look into it because we're supposed to do the last Starship Troopers.
Then we've
Oh.
completed the what is that?
How long? Are you doing both?
There's
How
5
many
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, I thought there were only 2.
Yeah, did you not
No.
know? There's 5 Starship Troopers, and there's an anime series. We're not doing the anime series.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's 2 actual movie Starship Troopers. There's one more like direct-to-video Starship Troopers, and then there's 2 CGI films.
I'm gonna be honest. The first CGI film felt like I was just watching some sort of weird Halo ripoff. It was decent, but that's what it felt like I was watching.
Yeah.
I was just I only recommend it because it's the one night I will actually be home to actually be part of movie night.
Yeah, I'll do it. We could do Starship Troopers next week, I guess.
No, you can do a double feature.
That's a lot of
So
time.
there's a it's like an hour. It's a short movie. It's a short animated movie called The Secret of Kells. It was really, I liked it. It was a nice. It's a
I
very
have
nicely
the
animated
art book
movie.
for that movie.
It's such a beautiful movie.
That was like a childhood crush of mine.
I saw that that movie announced back when I was like in middle school, and I kept tabs on it for years.
I saw their spiritual successor in theaters when it came to theaters, so I know all
What was
about
their
that
what was
studio.
their spiritual successor?
Song of the Sea.
Oh, that what? Oh, that's what that was.
I have that art book too.
They are really good at their art, and I like
It's
it.
all hand drawn too. I think the Song of the Sea they transitioned to more a pseudo between hand drawn and computer animation, but like, yeah, I have the art book for that.
I can't
It's a
hear
decent
Song
movie.
of anything without immediately thinking of Song of the South.
Here's what I will say about the Secret of Kells. If you know nothing about like the history of the Bible, it's going to run over your head what they're talking about, what they're fighting about. If we do decide to watch Song of the Sea, I'm going to tell Ava, or not Song of the Sea. If we do watch Secret of Kells, I'm going to tell Ava because it's one of her favorite movies as well.
I'm glad I'm the only person that watched that movie.
I kind of want to
I mean,
force people to watch The Last Unicorn, because all I know
Oh,
is...
it's a fantastic movie. It's my mom's favorite movie.
Well, I got bad news for you.
Why?
I always
Apparently,
I-
in the trans community, it's heavily considered a huge trans allegory movie.
There's no way that's a trans allegory. What the?
No,
fuck?
I can finally bring this up now, I guess. Somebody was okay. So you know
Makes no
what's
sense.
that? What's that? The anime called? How do you spell it? Gachi Katara. One of the people that worked on Soul Eater, Kate Ura's book. They confirmed the character isn't trans apparently, which is whatever. Who cares? I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
As Zahara said, it's
And-
Gachikuda.
Yeah, that one.
I probably
can't say
pronounced it
it.
wrong, but it's okay.
And I made a comment on it on Twitter about it. The people that will say like, "Oh, this is queer thing," or people that use coded have no opinion, are not worth
I
your
hate
time.
it.
And they do this. I'm like, no, you're grafting your stuff on to a thing that's a very universal trope and term. Like, for example, okay, and I'll fight with Kendra on this later. Utna is not a gay story. It's a story about growing up.
They just also
I'll
happen to
fight-
be gay.
They just happen to be gay on top of that. But that's it. I'll fight people to the death on this. I know Kendra and I are going to fight about this now, but the idea is Utna is a coming of age story. But a lot of coming of age stories also people say, well, those are trans things. No. They're coming of age. It's just a lot of stuff with trans is like, oh, you're trans. Yeah, because you know the fuck you were in your like adolescent phase. Oh, did you say that? Okay, fair enough.
Well, no, because we had to talk about that because in the video they were like, it's a lesbian story and it's doing lesbian representation wrong.
Wait, what is?
Okay, good. Kendra, we're not gonna again. We agree, Kendra. We agree.
It's a long conversation. I'd have to go through a bunch of more stuff again.
I think I missed it because I was screeching at Lee Orchard the entire time. In the
The
truck.
show is
Based
about
off
growing
of-
up. The movie is lesbian.
This is based
True.
off of you guys watching a video by Lily Orchard. All I need to know is that Lily Orchard is wrong, so like that opinion discarded.
Yeah.
JJK
But no,
just showed
And those are the
trans-
only two videos we'll watch by Lily Orchard because it's the only 2 times they've covered anime, and both times were about Utna for some reason.
But even the JJK character isn't trans. I've actually read that manga. People are stupid.
Lesbian representation done wrong because there's not enough domestic violence.
Oh my gosh.
That's for
Accurate,
She-Ra.
Exactly. The new one is the one because the new one is the where all of it is.
Look, the OG had the best form of lesbians. The one we didn't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
No, the new one has the most accurate form of lesbians, the ones that beat each other.
This is actually very true though.
Yeah, everybody says it, but like for some reason the Yuri crowd is like all about Katradora, which is one of the villains of the new She-Ra remake, and then She-Ra herself.
Canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled. But they were like together in the new one. But she tried to murder her like 20 times and was constantly beating the shit out of her. And people are like, oh, she's just such good doomed Yuri. It's like, no, it's abusive as shit.
It's like, no,
Always
that's
has
just
been.
accurate lesbian ship right there, my man.
And then the creators actually had them get together, and everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
I don't know why people are so happy about it. I don't understand. Am I the weird one? No, it's just a youth.
Isn't Catra like autistic? I wouldn't doubt it because she has so many like original character do not steal qualities in the remake show. Like the whole manic pixie dream girl cut they give her later on. She has heterochromia.
Does she really?
Yeah, she has heterochromia.
Oh my gosh.
I believe she has a green eye and a blue eye.
She is a cat though, so it's the one of the rare times where it's fair game.
She was
It is
abused by her
functionally
dad.
It is functionally more common in cats than it would ever be in humans. So
What, heterochromia?
Still cringe.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I
So
agree. It is still cringe.
it is
highest
cringe,
degree.
but I'll let it slide because of
I won't because of everything else.
Oh, I'm not gonna let anything else in that show slide. It's mid-tier show.
Oh, it was a shit show. It was awful.
Agreed. I watched a few episodes when I was like sitting and watching it with my sister. And then when I started to notice what people were saying online about it, I was like, I had to go to my mom and say, Mom, I'm just letting you know the creators of this show are really trying to push this. And then my mom slowly phased it out because it was just like, it really skeeved. I think it skeeved her out. That's kind of like where they were trying to push it. She really didn't want my sister to see that.
Just make them watch Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey's
My
peak.
sister's too old for Bluey now. It's
You're
like
never
an
too
adult.
old for Bluey.
The Imperium is not too old for Bluey.
Make watching Animaniacs. That's good for everybody.
God, the
I
new
heard
one
the
kind
new
of sucked.
Animaniac was bad.
It's a bit too ham-fisted with their messages.
It had a couple fine things. But like overall, it was like there's a problem with a political joke when you have to agree with the politics to even get the joke.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah, because the original Animaniacs was just funny. It had political jokes up the ass. It's not that it didn't. Well, a lot of
But
the
they knew how to make it
anime-
funny.
Well, the problem with the original Animaniacs is good because it doesn't. First of all, ignoring it's not the climate that it's not in, right? It's not in our current really fucked up climate. But it's also they weren't so on the nose that it was crazy. They were a bit more subtle about it, just by a bit.
Right.
Just enough to keep it like, haha, the parents are getting this joke and the kids are like, haha, funny slapstick. It was a good mix.
Right.
Where as in now it's like, yeah, this is made for people that kind of grew up with it, so the kids aren't really gonna get it.
You could
They
only
made a
watch
glass
it if
world.
you were somebody who watched the original.
They made a glass ceiling joke within like the first 5 minutes with Hillary Clinton, which is, again, it's not like they haven't showed presidents and political figures on that show and made fun of them. So that's not like an issue, but it's like it's weird now for some reason.
Yeah.
Or they're like soft slaps, not like the raving slaps they did back in the day.
Also, Minerva Mink didn't come back.
No, cringe, I know.
People
They did make
noticed.
No, they did make a joke about it. It was a little funny when they made a joke, but it's like a lot of it's just like, it's not
You
the
can't
same.
joke about it if she's literally not coming back.
I know. It a lot of it's not as bad. It's just like, it's just kind of meh.
Yeah, no, in the current climate, I always dread when an old series I liked gets rebooted.
Same.
Oh yeah,
Just make new shit, all right? The old shit needs to stay dead. Like that
Yeah.
one meme from the new Star Wars that I liked, where it's just like, let the past die, kill it if you have to. Like that's the one time I was just like, I agree.
I think the only series that has managed, the South Park movie actually became more relevant than ever. It's become more relevant.
No, so The Amazing World of Gumball coming back did fine. I think though that's because it got canceled sort of prematurely. So they already had more stories to tell. They were just cut off early.
Yeah.
The Invader Zim movie did good. But that was kind of like a final send off of the series.
Oh, I need to watch that anyways.
Yeah,
Because the
Into the
comic book
Florpus
had been
great.
going. The comic was still going though for a while, right?
If I had to say what is the ultimate remake, or I guess like continuation of a series that probably should have stayed dead, that I could actually say no, it needed this follow up, Samurai Jack.
Yes,
Well,
that had to finish.
Samurai Jack ended.
Yeah, with its follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't have an ending.
Well, it's not the fact
Yeah,
that
the
it
Hell was
ended,
pretty
it's
good.
that they really, really respected what Samurai Jack was when they made the follow-up, because it actually brought back all the old people and acknowledged the fact that, yes, Jack has done all of these things. It didn't, like, try and, shit-can Jack or make Jack out to be an asshole. It was like, no, here are all the people that Jack touched along the way, and
Right.
we are going
Also,
to like show how important he of an impact he made in their lives.
It was also before they really just started fucking up continuations.
No, because that came after the Powerpuff Girls reboot.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, no, but there was not a lot of like. Well, that was a reboot versus a continuation, though. That's the difference.
yeah, but Jack could have been a reboot probably.
They
I
could have,
think-
but they chose to do continuation. I think.
Yeah,
is
they
the
would
more
rather do a
difference.
continuation and then actually end it.
And finish it. Well, I think I was gonna make a note. So Scott Pilgrim, I did like the Scott Pilgrim sequel. It's a sequel. Spoiler: it's a sequel.
Also, yes, Chad, the true ending is in the delisted game.
True.
What?
So
there was a
game that
Okay.
came for Samurai Jack after the show ended called Samurai Jack. It was called like A Rift in Time or something. I can't.
something like that. Yeah.
It's something in time. Basically, people were so horrendously upset that Ashi died at the wedding altar that they gave her a completely different ending in the game. That is
Oh.
considered the canonical ending to Ashi and Jack's relationship.
That's funny.
I was gonna say.
To be fair, because it was upsetting a little bit.
It was. I was gonna say though. I think. Well, I was watching Scott Pilgrim though. As someone that likes it, it's a sequel.
I hated the sequel.
It is it's okay. My biggest issue with it is I think it was fine until the very ending when they
It feels like they're
spoil it.
trying to say Ramona wasn't a problem, just Scott was. Which
they did say both were, but it's like the problem is they 180'd all of like, oh, maybe this time they'll fucking get it right.
yeah.
That was like, because that was the ending of the manga. That was the graphic novel. As I look over my shelf, I'm staring right at it. It's like the ending of that was like, oh yeah, they're gonna try again, and maybe this time they're not gonna fuck it up.
Because for people who don't know,
That's me.
at least like for the movie Scott Pilgrim and some of the game Scott Pilgrim, the point is that Scott and Ramona both kind of fucking suck.
Right.
They're bad people.
Scott regularly like dumps his girlfriends trying to trade up for new ones because he's just sort of a dickhead. But so does Ramona. That's why she has
They both do
7
that.
evil exes.
Right.
Like they both have like their line. Like what? Scott has like 3, I think, because he dated Kim.
Scott's
He
weird
dated-
because his exes still like him, and I've always thought that was strange.
I think Kim tolerates him.
Kim tolerates him, but Knives is fucking obsessed. Although
Knives obsessed.
the point with Knives is
the other
Knives
one?
is underage and it's supposed to be weird.
Yeah, and Envy hates him.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's 50-50, right? All of them in Ramona's are like, the first one is like,
I think all of
okay,
them are
whatever.
obsessed with Ramona.
No. I think in the manga they show it off a bit better. That the only one obsessed is Gideon, and even then he doesn't even give a shit. Because he did it on a drunken lark, right?
Fair.
I think the only one of them that's obsessed with her is the first guy.
Oh, Matthew Patel?
Yeah. Matthew Patel, I think, was the only one that was obsessed with her properly, because number 2, whatever the fuck his name was, the actor, doesn't care. He's like, I'm too cool for that.
Yeah.
Todd is literally dating somebody in the band. I'm literally just better than you. No. What's her name? The lesbian also is a little obsessed with her.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to watch the game or the show or whatever.
The movie
because
is
I don't
good.
understand.
The movie is good.
It doesn't cover everything, obviously.
It was a graphic novel series, right?
Yeah, it's a 6-book series. It's not that long. It's pretty short.
Books, game, and movie. Then the
And look,
after
I will
TV
say-
series, for some reason, decided to focus on Ramona.
But it's like, it's a sequel, and it's just like the first episode is great. Like, I liked until the very ending of it, and then it's just like, yeah, Brie Larson, her best role she's ever done,
Yeah.
being Brie Larson.
That's funny.
No,
She's she's gonna be fucking Rosalina soon, so maybe that'll be challenged. Who knows?
Well, yeah,
no,
it didn't
the
cover
reason-
everything because the books weren't finished, but also it's a movie. It's got a limited runtime, and they really wanted
They
to touch
cover
on
a-
all 7 evil X's.
They covered a lot though in that movie though,
Oh yeah,
because I think only the first 3 movies, the books were out when he started it.
yeah. But I mean,
So
they
we got the first 3 is pretty accurate, but then like everything afterwards is like they're kind of by the wayside with that.
I
Kinda
do
winging
actually
it.
prefer how the movie handled Nega Scott, in that because
Yes.
Scott's kind of a piece of shit. Nega Scott's actually just the cool dude.
It's really funny. It's really good. It did kind of lose the because they had there's an alternate movie ending where he gets back. He stays together with Knives.
Does he
no,
break
in
up with
the-
Knives at the end?
No, he in the movie he breaks up with Knives like the very end, but he
Oh.
breaks up with Knives like real early on in the book
That's funny.
to date Ramona.
Well, it's not
Like, he
that he
cheats on her at
breaks
first.
up with Knives at the very end. It's that he like really puts his foot down. Like, no, Knives. Like, I'm genuinely bad for you. Like, I am a bad person for you, for us. Like, we should not be trying to
Yeah.
do this.
A lot of the ending of Scott Pilgrim, the book and the movie, and the game to an extent, less so the game. The game's kind of like very like footnotes. It's the biggest theme that you're supposed to take away is Scott is in Ramona or get older. They're growing up because they're like 23, 24, right?
They're still both young.
They're in their early 20s. When you're a piece of shit. When everyone's a piece of shit.
Just a little bit.
Except for Wallace Wells, actual just best character, just nicest dude. Just a nice dude.
Yeah.
He's a gay dude. He's his gay roommate.
But for some reason, a lot of people come away with it thinking like Ramona is the good one. And it's like,
no, she's
No,
just
they're-
as bad.
yeah, it's like they're both supposed to suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're not supposed to really like either of them. it
2 of
sounds
the
like by
7
the
evil
end.
X's are twins that Ramona dated behind each other's backs.
And played against each other.
Yeah, like they're literally twins.
So, yeah, I was going through the X's. The twins don't even like Ramona. They literally hate her.
Yeah, they got snuggy twins.
And actually they're better because of it. And then the final one is what's it called?
skater.
And then the last guy, Gideon. Gideon did it on the entire reason why the League of Evil X's exists is because him on a drunken stupor one night said, "Fuck Ramona Flowers." Everyone was like, "Yeah, fuck Ramona Flowers." That's literally what happened.
That's funny.
That's like not even like a spoiler. That's literally like the funniest fucking scene. Like, Scott, you're literally doing this for no reason.
Yeah.
You're literally doing this. Ramona's just an asshole. because Ramona fucks off at some point.
But
in the
Scott
movie,
does it
and
because he's also
fucks
an
up.
asshole.
Yeah,
Right.
they're both assholes.
The point of the movie is they all kind of collectively suck, except for the
Everyone in
exposition
that
they're going
movie, no, they suck
The
too.
7
Different
evil
reasons.
exes suck because they're actually going through with this. Scott sucks because he's cheated on basically all of his girlfriends. Ramona sucks because she's cheated on basically all of her boyfriends or used them as disposable. The only like good person realistically is Knives, and that's just because she's too young and immature to really understand
Steven
what she's
Stills
doing.
is okay. Steven Stills is okay. He's like an okay dude.
Wasn't that the gay best friend?
He becomes gay.
Oh, he literally doesn't do anything bad. He is just like there for Scott.
Yeah. Wallace is literally young Neil is a bit of a prick. Partway through the series, he becomes a prick.
Yeah.
But he's just the younger of them, so he's kind of becoming a prick because he's hanging out with pricks. But even he's like he's better off in the end. What's it called? Wallace is literally nothing but good because he's straight. Oh, they don't touch on it in the movie because
He just exists in the movie. I do think it's using stereotypes that were popular at the time. I do think it's implied in the movie that he's gay
it is implied.
because there were specific stereotypes that are no longer appropriate in movies today, even though I think they're appropriate, that were just all over him back then.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Slay is right. Sladry is right. That's the entire point of the series, and the biggest issue with the sequel, it kind of runs it back. Like, oh, they keep doing this shit because like they were good for like 10 years. It shows like you meet future Scott.
Yeah.
This is where it gets really weird. And you meet and it's like, oh, cool. You're future Scott and Ramona were together. Oh. They broke up again because Scott's an idiot, but Ramona also is bad at communicating because she keeps running away. Because it's like they forgot the part. Like, no, Ramona's an asshole, because she ran away from the situation. Because she runs away from the situation is what she did with Scott.
Yeah.
And when they got back together in the end of that one, like 10 years later, she ran away again instead of talking. I'm like, no, why?
So I guess the entire series is kind of focused around you seeing that there's a bunch of sucky people, and the person who made all of these sucky people is trying to convince you to root for some of these people until the end of the show when you remember, oh wait, these people kind of suck.
What I like
Am I
the
getting that
movie
kinda
and the
right?
games is
No.
just everybody sucks, but you're seeing them suck less. Because the thing is, Ramona and Scott, the entire series of both the movie and the games and the books, are forced to see how their sucky behavior has affected other people.
Right.
And they're like forced to actively watch and relive wow, I kind of treated this person like shit for no reason.
Right.
So by the end of it, they're not perfect, but it's kind of implied like they're going to just be somewhat better moving forward.
They're gonna try.
They're growing up.
Yeah, and
I say growing up
because
They're
now
mature.
they've actually seen how their behavior affects other people, and they're going to take that into account moving forward.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be honest, this is giving me kind of a headache, but it's also late, so maybe.
You're
Yeah, you should
a little
probably-
autistic about this stuff.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay. I like it. I just like.
It's a
I'm
series
trying to-
I watched in high school, and I keep the books. I have the books still.
No, that's fair. It's like one of those things where I'm trying to find different ways to kind of explain it to where it makes sense for me, but it sounds like I'm getting that wrong too. So maybe.
No,
I'm
you're not wrong.
But we're
Just
kind of
it's-
confusing you a bit because there's a TV series that came out after on Netflix that sort of just ignored everything that we just talked about.
Right, and that's dumb.
And was like, actually, they didn't learn their lesson at all. Like, well,
In fact, they're worse for it.
yeah. It's like, that doesn't...
Because like I'm trying to compare it to Breaking Bad, where it's just like, oh, everybody knows Walter is evil, but they convince you that he's good up until the moment where it's like, nope, never mind, he's bad again. That's kind of like what I was trying to wrap my head
Because you have to
around.
think, because Walter's
No.
like a criminal. With Scott and
Yeah,
Ramona,
he's a
they're just
criminal.
like cheaters.
No,
they're not
right.
evil.
Scott is Scott's an asshole, right? Ramona is the cheater specifically because Scott only, I think, quote unquote, cheats on Knives and Ramona with each other.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell Ramona that he's dating Knives.
Both of them
still.
treat their partners as disposable.
Yeah, Nye. That's why I don't give. That's why Nye is the only one that gets out. Only one people feel bad for. Ramona can literally kick rocks.
Yeah, Knives is young and dumb, and she thought she was in love. So
But
she
she
does some
wasn't,
bad
and she-
things, but you can excuse it because it's like, she's
She's
just young and
literally-
stupid.
Young and in love.
I think she's what 17 at the time.
Yeah, she's
Then
17.
becomes 18.
Again, Scott's like 23. We don't really
And they
talk
met-
about that
that's
though.
that's a tweet that got you in trouble because you joked about a mail order bride. And
Yes,
that.
that was sweet.
People still include that in call out docs. Specifically somebody that doesn't like
No,
me.
it wasn't. I thought Kim and Ramona made out at one point.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it was in book 4. They were drunk.
Because
Or
one
maybe
was
it
a
was
little
Knives.
bi-curious.
Well, so was Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a good scene during the show with Kim and what's her name? What's the ninja's name?
Thank you, by the way, Wolfsbane, for the 5. Honestly, not going to watch the sequel on principle because they bait and switched us. If they were upfront about it, I'd be okay with it. That was another thing.
Yeah.
They tried to pretend like it was a series about Scott. Then it ended up
Well,
being all
adaptation.
about Ramona. And they're like,
Yeah.
technically it was about Scott because it was about Ramona's feelings on Scott. Like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, they were trying to make it about. They were claiming it was an adaptation, but it was a sequel. Which again, if they just called it a sequel like it was, no one would care.
Yeah.
Literally, no one would care.
People
no
got
one would be
upset
mad.
about the bait
Actually, it would be universally praised because for the most part, it's not bad. It essentially retreads the entire series again because they do at the very end say we can do better again. Then they try again. It's like, what the fuck? You've done. We've gone nowhere.
It's like it's evolving, but backwards.
Essentially.
It also doesn't work because you can't have them learn the same lesson twice because it's like, okay, well, you just told me they didn't learn it the first time. Why am I expected to believe they learned it the second time?
When it's just
And,
like, I don't think they're gonna learn it the second time.
And like they're implying now that at this point, since Scott and Ramona have saw what their future selves do. By the way, Scott becomes Akuma from Street Fighter, and just that happens. I don't know how to explain it other than that. That's a scene that happens.
I guess he just keeps fighting or something. I don't know.
Well, the ending of it, there is
The League of Unfaithful
Essentially-
Boyfriends.
yeah, essentially the series is pretty much fine and pretty good for the most part until the literal last episode.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they just replay the same lessons, and yeah, they make the idea of Scott and Ramona have learned from their future selves that yeah, we really do have to get on this, but you've just done the same thing now. It's pointless. They could have done literally anything else. Like there's some funny things like Matt Patel challenges Gideon to the fucking fight and he wins, and then he's in charge and runs his entire business into the fucking ground. And Gideon's like, I don't give a shit, and he's like a shithead on Stacy's couch. It's really, some of that's funny. Like, so it did give a lot of extra to some side characters that didn't get a lot in the series, which was fun. Like, because I think Matt Patel and Gideon are like the two evil exes that you get nothing with the entire time, I think.
Because one's supposed to be a mystery until the end, and the other's supposed to die as soon as you beat him.
Yeah, and so that's why you get every evil X gets a whole book themselves. But so they do a nice little thing where you get some more on Matt Patel, what kind of person he is, and you get a bit more on Gideon of how he is. Like he's just a nerdy dude that just happened to get lucky and made money.
And Matt Patel is just a Indian that has fucking mystical powers for some reason.
There's no
And
way your name is Matt Patel and you're
That is his name.
Yeah, he's Indian.
He's Canadian.
He's Indian. I don't believe
He's Canadian. No, he's Canadian Indian. They're all Canadian.
Canadian. Oh, okay. So he's an immigrant Canadian.
Yeah.
He dresses
like
like an
generation-
idiot, and he has magical powers that let him summon demon hipster women.
Okay, maybe he is Indiana.
We don't. I mean, there's a vegan that has psychic powers because he's a vegan until he's not. Doesn't he? Yeah, he doesn't get hit by the vegan police in this one because he doesn't eat. He's
The
literally
vegan
better off in
police.
this. Yes,
Yeah.
the vegan police come and steal your vegan powers if you don't be vegan. 3-strike policy, by the way.
To be fair,
Wow.
he only gets caught by the vegan police because of Scott. So
Yeah, he
Gosh damn
only
it, Scott.
Scott literally causing everybody worse problems.
Scott got him to drink half and half, which has milk in it, so he is not vegan.
That's funny.
Granted, when the vegan police show up, at least in the movie, they clarify that one of the other non-vegan things he has eaten was chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
He says
so
chicken
they-
isn't vegan.
So in the manga or the thing, they show it throughout the entire book 3. He's at lunch and he's like, and he's eating chicken parmesan. He's like, yeah, chicken parmesan's vegan. Totally it is. And Envy's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, and gelato. He's like, gelato's vegan. Totally.
Chicken parmesan, gelato, and the last thing was half and half.
Yeah, the half and half coffee, which Scott tricked him into drinking.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gelato and gelatin.
There is now a leak about the new Legend of Zelda Lego sets that are being revealed, and one of the ones that was revealed is the Ganon fight.
And it's $200.
And it's $200.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking is it?
No, is that right? Is it actually $200?
No, it's 130.
Oh
Nice.
god! Why is Lego so expensive?
They've gotten way more expensive, and it does kind of suck. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, Todd falls in love with fucking Wallace Wells. I forgot. Oh my god. There's so much funny shit that, like I said, there's so much good that happens in that sequel, but it just is fucked over by the ending.
If I remember correctly, Lee and Gideon have a bromance in the Netflix series.
They do. Like I said, there's so much that's, they have a whole montage in like, 10 minutes when she goes to the store for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because Lee's also out of his, job. It's really funny. It's a lot of really funny shit that you wouldn't be ready for. And I just think it's really good. But like I said, the ending is just shot itself in the foot.
Yeah.
Also, we should probably stop soon because it's almost
I'm sorry.
2:30 a.m.
I'm sorry, the autism took over.
It's okay.
The
It's
autism was
fine. I thought
fun.
it was all right. No, yeah. I mean, like, Mizu was like, oh, are we almost done? It's like, nope, we're going to go for another hour.
We got at least 3 more hours in me.
No, chat, we could autism all night, which is why we have to eventually stop ourselves.
This chat, I'm sorry, I'm nocturnal.
Because, like, I have work tomorrow. Mizu doesn't have work tomorrow. If
I don't have work tomorrow, but I'm sick.
I don't have
right,
to
I
work
forgot.
tomorrow.
You are sick.
Mizu's literally
Oh,
always sick.
I'm not
Mizu's
always sick.
Chat,
You're not
this
always
man
sick.
sent me as I scroll back and look at the time, at 4 in the fucking morning, was sending me fucking images. No, sorry, 1 o'clock one night. Super late that time. All these random times of just sending me his adventures in the world of what's that game called, Mizu?
Shape of Dreams.
The Shape of Dreams.
I
Play it,
got
guys. Get it.
23
Really good.
million points that run.
It was a good run.
It's a good amount, I would say.
Hey, Mizu, you want to run a Shape of Dreams?
Probably.
For the rest of the day.
Anyways, chat,
All right.
I'm gonna send you guys to the one-eyed lolly, who I believe I've seen on Twitter a couple times, but I've never raided into her.
The one-eyed
One-eyed
lolly.
lolly.
And
Never
she's
heard of
a
her
Cyclops.
before.
Oh, her. Okay.
Oh.
I've seen her a
Um,
couple times on Twitter. Never seen her stream. Never mind. She's blocked.
Oh, you're blocked by her?
No, I'm not blocked by her. It's just it's YouTube does the thing where it's like you're not allowed to raid that person
Oh.
because they don't
Yeah,
have public
she's
raids
chosen.
turned on or something.
Yeah, she's chosen for only people she approves.
I
Okay.
sketched my sketch for the evening.
Oh no,
Nice.
this is somebody I follow on Twitter. I'm raiding into them because they're streaming Fire Emblem.
That's top score for me tomorrow.
Specifically, the best Fire Emblem, Sacred Stones, which is objectively the best game in the series.
I can
While
agree.
all this is going down, I have finally redone my storage on my personal world, and now it actually looks nice. And I have Cobalt pickaxe now.
Do you guys have a server for Hytale right now?
We do. Ava started it up, so you'll have to ask her for the IP.
I mean,
Come
I
on,
don't
you were
have
handing them
Hytale,
out to
no.
everybody yesterday. Not gonna give it to Ryan?
I
better on the
I
game.
gave it to Ryan. Well, he doesn't own the game exactly.
I'm probably not buying the game anytime soon until it goes on like deep sale.
Yeah, no, it's not going on sale. What are you smoking?
Man, it's $20.
That's a lot of money.
I'm not saying it's not a lot of money, but it's not going on sale.
You know, maybe if it was like $17, which actually means $15.
Mizu's trying to start a fight with the Fire Emblem fans. Everybody knows Sacred Stones is objectively one of the better Fire Emblem games.
Which one? Who's the main character of that one?
That one is Irika and Ephraim. The two blue-haired twins. That was the first one they had an actual world map, really, that you could go around.
What was?
Fire Emblem
Fair
Sacred Stones.
Oh, okay.
I cannot disagree with your statement. For I do not like Fire Emblem.
Fair. Gotta get back into Three Houses. Three Houses is shit and I hate it. Edelgard did nothing wrong. The Three Houses is still
he's
shit.
Never gonna get us out of here if you keep bringing up things.
If you do it, at least super chat so that he can talk about it.
Is that on Xbox? No, so Fire Emblem only ever came out on Nintendo consoles because it's owned by Nintendo. So most of them were like Game Boy Advance. Some of them were GameCube, Wii, and then Switch. Anyways, not everybody. Be good for the
Night,
person.
everybody.
Bye, Johnny. Bye-bye.